to the tune of OPP. Minority by nature, no time for idle chitter chat and petty iterations. Teaming to me exponentially like I'm Barack's inauguration. Erratic calculations, nah, I runs the infinite. Only way I slow me down is with some calcing by a limit. They might no longer show the work to answer self-evident. Some truth should be proclaimed in the Declaration of Independence. Things not instantaneous can be approximated by adding up our changes till everything integrated. Word to my partners in calculus. Yo, you down with BCP? Yeah, you know me. You down with BCP? Yeah, you know me. Integral, grind exponential. You down with BCP? That's the way we rotate radiannually. You down with BCP? Down with BCP? You down with BCP? You down with BCP? That's the way we do things limitlessly. Yeah.
Ghost any hit me up.
You down with BCP? Down with BCP?
I'm trying to hey, turn it up. I'm trying to I gotta work on my dance before PJ comes back. He wants this to be slow, right? No.
Yeah, you know me. You down with BCP? Let's blow.
You look like you're struggling.
Shift the tempo.
What, no super chats?
Yeah, Creighton Wolfong, you
Should be having a stroke.
I'm starring in that comment. Poor guy. He's just trying to do a podcast.
I just want to dance how I want to dance, and I can't do it because PJ wants me to just slow it down, and every time I slow it down more, it's just not slow enough. So I think he's messing with me. He wants me to do it in slow motion so he can't see it.
I think that you and PJ should link up and record a dancing session together. I think you two should dance together, and they should be incorporated into the opener.
Is Shorty buffering? Bruja says.
Yeah, squeegee. Actually, squeegee. That might be the comment of the episode so far. We're only 2 minutes in.
Looks like he's
riding a moped.
Oh my goodness, guys! We have an average show planned for you, just like we do every week, and we've got a special guest that we're gonna bring on, shortly. I say special because there's a history behind it, and it's kind of cool, and we're gonna have a lot of fun talking to him tonight. And PJ is gonna be out again tonight. He's a coach now, and they're in their training camp right now. So those hours are much different. So hopefully we don't lose him forever. But I was worried about that, and
I have an idea.
But he might join us later. And as far as Foster,
Dan, before we move off of PJ, I have a suggestion. Why is PJ so invested into Eureka? I don't even know if I'm allowed to say that, but why is he so invested into the coaching?
Because his grandchildren are playing there.
Potentially. I don't even know if you were allowed to say that. But it's because he has NFL talent around him.
Dude,
so what do
good at it.
Borderline NFL college coaches do nowadays? It's called the NIL.
What, no super chats?
Chat, we need to buy PJ back from college.
What, no super chats?
That's right.
What, no super chats?
We have to get a GoFundMe going to buy PJ back.
And Ghost Energy?
Ghost any hit me up.
We need to buy our co-host back from college. Amen.
Guys, our chat, Carl, our chat is blowing up, bro. Let's get to everybody here, man. They're going to start pouring in, and we're going to just have to keep going.
Is that who just dropped a comment who called us Futhermuckers?
Futhermuckers?
Who just said that?
I don't see that.
MCJ?
Huh?
You don't see MCJ?
MCJ?
Yeah, MCJ, minister.
Oh.
I'm trying to get a layup here. I'm like Shaq to Kobe.
He's a baller, man. I hate him though. Like Michigan guy, I can't stand him, man.
I just kept pulling up and down, right past it.
Special shout out, Minister Charles Johnson. Our University of Michigan has secured yet another 5-star recruit. I think the first name is Savion Hitter, 5-star running back.
Minister Charles Johnson. Armando Lera Jr.
Armando's been extremely friendly to me in this chat, Sean Sierra's chat, any other chat I ever see Armando. So special shout out to you, buddy.
Armando is a great guy. He is a stand-up gentleman and a great talk in chat. So thank you for joining us again. He's also become like a very loyal supporter, and he's here for not only us every week, but the British Bears. So we want to thank you for that.
That's
Armando.
what it was. The British Bears show as well, which I'm so glad that those guys are back.
Romy, good to see you again, Jeromy.
Brewhouse 7, you're a Michigan fan as well?
7.
I feel like I've assembled, or we have all just like naturally assembled in BCP to be Bears fans and Michigan fans. It's fantastic, I must say.
I want to say that, right here, this Josh Wengler, looking good, shorty. Thank you, my friend. So we'll get into that in a second. Josh, stick around when we bring our guest on. There's a link here that we're going to get at too. This is kind of special. Who else do we have here? Steve Rogers, one of our members. Thank you for joining us again tonight. Thank you for being a member. We just did some members content that we just put out. Hopefully Carl's on that, because I know I forget about that shit. So thank you, Carl.
I'm also very hopeful, and I'll put my foot in our mouths here, right? Both at the same time. I've got 2 feet, one for your mouth, Dan, one for mine.
Mm-hmm.
If our members-only content gets the channel taken down, do not be surprised, because it was essentially the Hard Knocks after show. If you guys have not seen that, I compiled my favorite cameos from the Bears-Bills joint practice, the game. Really good stuff. Deion Dawkins, love that guy. So if you guys haven't seen that, just watch the members-only content. 15 minutes, you'll get a good taste for what it is. And if you feel so inclined to watch Hard Knocks after, by all means, do so. If you have AT&T for your mobile phone cell provider, you can get Hard Knocks for free through that, or HBO Max.
Yes, which I do. So, yeah.
There you go.
Creighton Wilfong, thank you for joining us. Mr. Mayhem. Mr. Mayhem. Here's to you, Mr. Mayhem. You have been around from day one. You have not swayed from BCP. You are Mr. Mayhem. Remember those old Budweiser radio commercials?
The only thing I remember about Budweiser is during like the Christmas time, during NFL games, they'd have those beautiful, majestic horses just going down.
No, remember the it was a radio commercial, and it was like, "Here's to you, Mr. Fartman." You know, like they didn't hold back. Like you probably weren't even born yet, Carl. Jeez,
It's Budweiser?
Yeah.
Like real.
I
hear the guy saying "real men of genius."
It was court. Yeah. Yes. Thank you. Real men of genius.
Shout out to you, you son of a whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. It always start off with, "Here's to you, Mr. Fart Walker, Sniffy Butt Man." You know, and then it would go, "Not only do you walk with a fart, but you love to sniff butts." And it would just go on for like 30 seconds, 40 seconds, and they were fucking hilarious commercials. I don't know why I'm talking about that right now, but thank you all. Squeegee. Oh, Mr. Mayhem. I'm saying you are the man, Mr. Mayhem. Thank you for joining us tonight. Squeegee, my man, thank you for joining us tonight. Relentless Mikey popping in. What is up, Relentless Mikey? Evening, fuckers. Bear down to you, my friend, and FGB.
Yeah,
so
Relentless Mikey's another guy who's just a fantastic human, seems to follow us around between Adam Mason, follows me around on Twitter, and just consistent, positive all the time. Shout out, Relentless Mikey.
All right, let's get. We're getting ready here to bring on our guest. You about ready back there?
Oh, yeah.
All right, he looks ready.
All right, ready?
Yeah. Drum roll,
Without
please.
further ado.
What up?
Mr. Gage Wengler. So, Gage, I want to thank you for coming on the show tonight, man.
Yeah, thank you.
This is this is kind of a special moment, because this is for everyone here in chat. This is Josh Wengler. Here is his dad, and I have known Josh since I was like 8 years old. And first time I met Gage, he was like 8 years old. And then when we went to Yellowstone, our first stop was in Oklahoma for my buddy Josh, who just got married again. Congratulations. And I see this young man sitting there, Gage, and I'm just like just thrown back at you're 23 years old now?
Sir.
Yes. So we're at the basically the rehearsal dinner, right? And we're all having a good time. And then I go to get another drink and he goes, "Hey, when you come back, can we talk Bears?" And I was just thinking, well, yeah, of course we could talk Bears. Like, what do you want to know? Like, and then I come back and he just starts unloading, and the knowledge that spewed out of your mouth, just, we sat there for, you know how those parties go, and all of a sudden you're just two people are off on the side talking for an hour, and all of a sudden everything disappears. That was you and I talking Bears, bro.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, I gotta have you on the show. We gotta have you on the show. And I want to thank you for coming on. And when I first met you, when I second met you, you didn't have a stash going there. So what's going on with that?
I don't know, man. I used to have a beard down to like here this time last year. Maybe not there, maybe more like this. But I just like the facial hair, man. I keep it changing up.
You know, it's
Never the same.
I find it very interesting that the mustache is coming back.
Dick Canoe. It was in style then. It'll always be in style.
Well, it kind of makes sense because we're 40 years later now, right? Where
Oh, yeah.
it's kind of an anniversary, a 40-year anniversary year of the Bears' last great season, like super great season where they won the Super Bowl. And there was a mustache on the head coach. I like that you chose to go a little bit handlebarry with it though too.
Yeah, I'm letting it come down a little bit.
And you know what? It doesn't look bad on you.
No, thank you. I think you should do it, Dan.
Yeah.
I think it's mustache season.
Mustaches for me used to be a joke. Like I would, if I grew up my beard too much and I was like gonna shave it back down, I would leave the mustache, and my wife and I would laugh at it. And then I said, no, I'm going to leave this, for like a few days. And then I forgot about it the next day. And I went to the store, and I came back and I got in my truck, and I saw myself in the mirror, and I was like, oh my God, I feel so embarrassed. I walked out of the house with this mustache on.
Listen, man, I'll have to find a picture of it. I grew my beard out, like I said, last year, and I ended up doing like the Wolverine chops. And I went to work like that for probably 3 days. 3 days. It's worth the grief.
Anyway, man, thank you for joining us tonight. We had great Bears conversation. I'm excited to get into it with you tonight.
Oh yeah.
Carl's he's probably in the back finishing his meal. So
The grilled cheese.
yeah, whenever you want to hop back in, Carl.
I'm giving this grilled cheese a mustache ride in honor of Foster. I didn't want Foster to be forgotten about tonight, so
if Foster was here, he would compliment you on your young mustache.
That's without a doubt.
So you're saying you could like grow that fucker out to where it's like full bushy mustache?
I don't know that the mustache gets that thick, but my beard gets pretty dense.
Can you curl the edges? That'd look cool.
It'll maybe get that long. We'll see. When we're undefeated through 4 or 5 weeks, at that point, hopefully.
Foster and I, who is not here, I wish he was here. Fuck you, Foster. Fucking Foster.
My name is Nice Guy Eddie.
Foster, play that for him so we can see Foster.
My name is Nice Guy Eddie. I live in Taurine Winfield, and to get at Adam, we must climb the Cliff Victoria to reach the J2K summit. We drink our Beerlissimo and spark a fat.
This was an ode to all of our chat members at one point.
Squeegee up that windshield, hop in the Derek Carter, or maybe you drive a Kia Carrito. Grab your Curtis Newberries and drive down the Spirit Plains. As we tell the raging oracle of football, for the Reef Tyrant, and the heart foundation of peace and unity of the King Buka world that we live in. So take it peasy and drink some Mold Beerman. And don't forget to be swifty. And remember, if the scrody fits,
I'm the scrody.
Yeah, we got to make a short of that for sure.
That's funny.
So he would be proud of your mustache.
I like what he's got going on.
Yeah. So let's get into the thumbnail topic of the show. What are your thoughts, young man, on the re-signing of Tyson Bagent?
I think it's a good deal. I'm really high on Caleb. I think he's our franchise's savior, honestly. But God forbid an injury happen or things just don't work out. I think Tyson has the ability to be a franchise quarterback all day long. And I think he deserves every bit of money he got.
Wow, franchise?
I was going to say, Gage, that's a pretty strong comment right there. And the
pretty
general
strong-
manager would actually have comments that kind of pair with that idea. Maybe he said that unknowingly, but
I haven't heard anything Pohl said, but yeah, I just think I am not of the opinion some people have that Bagent should be starting, a crazy part of the fan base. But I think he's got all the tools and mindset. I mean, look at what he did in college. I think he can complete NFL concepts all day long. I think he's got the arm and the brain for it.
the arm strength is the question, right? The exact comments, Gage, that Pohl said was, nobody works harder than Tyson Bagent. I would sure hope the starting quarterback does, but I know he was just trying to be nice in the moment. We'll see what happens. But
Well, I think what he meant by that is, Bagent or Caleb Williams is not a CrossFit training warrior, so
he doesn't have to work as hard because he's naturally more talented.
Right, but Tyson Bagent is just constantly working out, just stressing out the shit out of his body constantly. So maybe in some way he does work a little bit harder. And I'm not saying that that's what Caleb should be doing. I'm just saying like that's what he does for fun. Like he doesn't go to movies and like King Buka. What's up, Buka? You just missed Foster's ode to chat where he mentioned you. Unless you did see it. But he's constantly, Bagent is constantly pushing his body. He is like addicted to his workouts. So maybe he does work a little bit harder than everyone else. No knock on Caleb. I'm not saying he doesn't work hard. He's just not going out doing CrossFit all fucking day, every single day after he's done playing, practicing and playing football.
And maybe the general manager is trying to acknowledge that and thank him for that.
100% agree.
Me going to the gym and taking Trenbolone and bench pressing 250 until I die, that's not necessarily the only way to do hard work either. So if I'm Caleb Williams, okay, I had a full day of practice, I had a full day in the coach's room, film study, all that stuff. Go home. We saw this in Quarterback on Netflix, the first series with Patrick Mahomes. You're done for the day. Well, no, I need more football. So things like that, that's a way to work hard as well. So I'm not trying to stir the pot. I'm just saying that I hope it is a meaningless comment that is just meant to say that they like Bagent.
I think it's
any
just
sort
what
of
you
slight
say.
to Caleb whatsoever.
Yeah. It's not literal. It's just what you say. Nobody works harder than, he's second to none.
Yeah, and if you microanalyze it, nobody works harder, but Caleb works as hard. You can slice this however you want, right?
Of course you could. So I want to play the video from his press conference after he signed his contract because I'll be honest, my first thought was they're going to trade him. They're signing him to a contract that's going to be friendly to a team that needs a quarterback, right, Gage?
Yeah.
And then they're going to trade him. That was my first thought. And then I see this. Have you seen the press conference?
I haven't, no.
Okay. So they sign him, and he basically goes into how we wanted to be here because of the coaching staff and he wanted to learn more from them because he knows that they will help him in his future. And
Oh, yeah,
then he kind of gets choked up, and I just think it's worth watching again, even if you've seen it.
I didn't see the clip, but I saw the quote.
Here you go.
On the run.
Of course, I think that's pretty much the only reason why I didn't just sign right then and there. A week or so ago, that definitely went into it. But kind of like I said, being around this staff and this offense, especially the offensive staff, I think that has just been the biggest part in the decision. Besides just how much I love the city of Chicago, how comfortable I am here with everybody, but yeah, that was certainly played a role into it.
You've talked about your family being so important to you. What does this money for people beyond you in your household?
Yeah, I think that a lot of people don't know this, but my dad is he's my right hand man, and he didn't even have running water until he was in high school. So there's definitely a lot of things and people that I think I could certainly help with this gift I've been blessed with. But yeah, just little things like that. I don't really know anybody back at home with any money, so yeah, it feels good. I mean, it's certainly a weight off my shoulders and my family's shoulders, and yeah, it definitely means a lot.
So why do you think it's clicked with you?
I just think that's special.
Now,
I'm so happy for the kid, man.
I think special is an understatement. And this was not discovered by, but it was brought to my attention by the great Barroom Network on Bare Their Souls last night. Apparently, Tyson Bagent is having a child. Yeah, there you go, Squeegee. Oh, to the dad. Well, anyway, two kind of things there, right? Take the money while you can. Guaranteed you're not going to get injured while you're a backup. If he plays, he wants to play, but you're not going to get injured. And you've got, 2 years to become a dad? Get your foot there. And you get $10 million at the very least. That's a good chunk of change for that situation, right? But I think that the decision for him to stay here is very telling of Ben Johnson. And if you really want to, look through the kaleidoscope, really pontificate here, I'm sure we're going to pontificate later tonight. If Declan Doyle is worth his weight in anything, and he becomes an offensive coordinator somewhere else, a head coach somewhere else, guess where Tyson Bagent's probably going to end up?
Let's just what we call pontificate, Gage. Okay. What if? And by the way, I forgot that I bought this pizza called the Screamin' Sicilian, and it had I loved it.
I've seen it.
On the back, you can pull out the. So I'm gonna put this on and ode to your mustache.
This guy.
I like it.
Yeah. So what was I saying?
I think the show's over.
Yeah, the show's over now at this point. What was I saying though? Fuck, I lost my
Pontificate.
I was pontificating about what, Carl?
Bagent.
Where's Bagent going to end up in the future? Yes, no, maybe so. I have no idea.
No, it wasn't about that.
Declan Doyle?
Oh, Declan, thank you. Let's just pontificate, Gage. Let's just say that the Bears win the Super Bowl this season. Let's just go all in on that, okay? Do you think we will lose Declan Doyle in free agency? And not free agency, but to a head coaching position.
I think. How old is he?
Carl.
How old is he?
That's fine, Carl.
No, I'm doing something else.
How old is he?
Yeah,
he's like 28.
Who is? Declan Doyle?
Yeah.
And how long has he been under Ben Johnson?
This is the first year of them, everyone together. They may have had some cross-referencing in Miami, potentially. I doubt it. I don't know.
I think if he's smart, even if we win the Super Bowl, he stays in Chicago, learns more from Ben Johnson. And I think that back to Bagent saying, I agree. I think Ben Johnson had like a very big role in that. People realizing how special he is. I think maybe we get another year or two with Declan Doyle under Ben Johnson. I think he could even go as far as to wait for an ideal situation like Ben Johnson did. And that could be something that factors into it.
I have a fantastic chat poll that I'm cooking up. It's fantastic.
Excellent. What is your chat? I'm pretty sure you're working on that. But Carl, if they won the Super Bowl this year, from what I've gathered in your mind, you seem to think that maybe Declan Doyle would leave to become a head coach?
No, I think that until I'm proven wrong, I still have the opinion that Declan Doyle is essentially just a Gruden grinder for Ben Johnson. He's not applying much pizzazz into the scheme. He's just kind of there. Now, I will say that before the video that the Bears released, I didn't know much about him. This Declan Doyle can coach, man. He fits in perfectly. He is a fantastic coach. It's just that, how bright is he truly? Is he elevating the scheme? Are we going to be worse without him? I'm not sure about that. He is a fantastic coach as it pertains to football. So the chat poll that I'm going to drop in just a second here, not when, but just if. Not this year, next year, it doesn't matter. Just in the general sense. Who is going to be the first coach? I have to specify this. The first coach to leave for a better opportunity on the Bears. Obviously, Ben Johnson's not going to leave for a better opportunity unless someone trades for him. But it's going to be 4 names. So I think Dennis Allen needs to be on the list, and he's probably very unlikely, right? Declan Doyle, we're talking about him. I'll put him on there. The guy who I think is most likely to leave for a better opportunity, probably in the near future, depending on how long Mike Tomlin can stick it out with Aaron Rodgers. I think Antoine Randall is going to be a head coach very, very soon. 2 years.
Wouldn't it take him getting elevated to an offensive coordinator position?
He is the assistant head coach. And
Fair
Thomas Brown interviewed for the Bears to be their head coach. He failed, but he was the assistant head coach to Sean McVay. So assistant head coach is a pseudo coordinator in today's day and age. Al Harris, you guys are fantastic. Thank you, Chad. Thank you, Minister Charles Johnson. That's the 4th option.
Yeah, Al Harris. Yeah.
Al Harris probably is going to be one of those guys too, man. He's probably going to end up being a defensive coordinator first, not a head coach. But that's what we're talking about. Just leaving for a better opportunity. Who's going to be the first one to leave from the staff?
Yeah, because I've kind of been hearing rumors, chats, just discussion about this in the last couple of days, weeks or so. That is Ben Johnson building a tree? Not a 4 or a 2, but a tree?
Unbelievable. Yeah, I just don't want to go that far out ahead, but let's see what we do against Minnesota first, right?
Mm-hmm. Let's talk about that. I watched John Gruden's breakdown of the NFC North. It was a 2-hour podcast. I just had it on in the background while I was working. And when you start getting into the meat and bones of our division, dude, Gage, so many players have left the Vikings, and a lot of them were quality starters. They lost Patrick Jones on the defensive line, defensive end, who had 7 sacks. They lost their fucking starting.
Replaced him with Jonathan Allen.
But they replaced him with. They didn't.
Well, that's a strict upgrade.
That person is not progressing within.
Right, but Jonathan Allen is just a strict upgrade, and you're
True.
talking about a team that needs to win the Super Bowl in the next 3
But
years
they
with
lost-
a rookie quarterback.
They lost 2 tackles, 2 guards, and a center.
Yeah,
They
just paid Will Fries $18 million to be a guard. They
Yes,
got
they
his
did.
Indianapolis Colts teammate Ryan Kelly to
Yes,
be the
they did.
center, and they
Yes, they
drafted
did.
Donovan Jackson, I think, is the name to be a guard.
But you're starting all over again.
Not really.
You have to relearn an offense.
You're retooling. And you're not relearning an offense. You're being integrated into the reigning AP Coach of the Year. So I'm pretty sure you didn't watch Kevin O'Connell in the third quarter of the preseason game against the Patriots.
My point is that they've had a lot of turnover. And yes,
they've retooled, and it's very arguable that they got better at each of those positions that you just labeled off.
Oh.
The biggest piece that they lost, I think the name is Cam Bynum, the guy who did all the cute little dances. I think he went to the
He's on the Colts now.
Yeah, so that's a big blow. They retained Harrison Smith, who many thought would retire. Now here's a big one. I bet you didn't hear this about the Vikings on John Gruden's little video there. The Vikings just traded away Harrison Phillips. Defensive tackle.
I'm trying to make an argument for that they lost a lot of players and had to replace them. They did.
The Vikings got better. It all depends on the quarterback situation, right? Is McCarthy a downgrade from Sam Darnold? I'm a Michigan fan. You know what my answer is. But how good is he going to be?
Big Michigan fan. I'm not. I think I would have been okay, honestly, with in some way us getting McCarthy, not at number one, but if Poles did some slick stuff.
I got documented proof, Gage, that I wanted the Bears to draft Marvin Harrison Jr. and J.J. McCarthy in the second round.
I was big.
Before I even had a lick of a thought that the Bears could get Caleb.
So I think...
Calm down, Chad.
It's not that big a deal. I think with the, the ACL tear, wasn't it, with McCarthy? I think that scares me already. Like training camp injury or practice injury, not even contact. So we'll see how it goes from there. But he's young. I think Jerry Tillery was a big loss for Minnesota. I think just his presence in the center of the line, just maintaining run defense. I think that's a big loss for them. JJ McCarthy, I think, has all the potential in the world with how young he is, even with this injury, to be a great quarterback. But I don't think he's going to come out against the defenses that we have in the NFC North and have a good time. Not off rip anyways.
Yeah, I mean, I hear the argument that it's essentially 3 new starters on the offensive line, and their very, very good left tackle, Christian Darrisaw, is coming off an ACL tear himself. His replacement is no longer with the team, Cam Robinson. So almost like a Braxton Jones situation. It's very similar when you think about it, right? Obviously, Darrisaw, a much better and higher ceiling player than Braxton Jones. But no matter what you've done from right tackle to left guard, if your left tackle isn't good enough for your right-handed quarterback, maybe it all doesn't matter, right? So there's an argument. I see it. But I don't know, man. Again, I'll just say it again. You guys have not seen Kevin O'Connell talk to the broadcast for a full quarter in the second game of this preseason. I already thought the world of Kevin O'Connell, and god damn it, he is such a good head coach. I watched him call a play like 20 seconds in advance as they're leaving the huddle. He's like screaming to the broadcast booth, look out for the nickel blitz. Guy never showed it. Immediately comes. It's like, how the fuck do you know that? Guy's just a genius.
Kevin O'Connell is definitely a game changer as head coach. I was just shocked to see how many players that they lost and had to replace. And to bear with me's point and to your point, they may have gotten better.
I think
but
they did.
We're playing them game 1.
That's the whole key.
Game 1 is there is no all that the Vikings can do is scheme up whatever Ben Johnson did for the Lions, right? Am I wrong?
Yeah.
I'm wrong?
No, you're right. You're right.
Say that again, Dan.
Yeah, all that the Vikings can do is they can't really take the preseason tape, right? So they're going to have to scheme for what they think that he did, what he did with the Lions last year. They're going to scheme for basic concepts of what he was running in Detroit. So
this is a PJ question.
It's going to be a different offense.
Would you scheme against anything, or would you just say, okay, we're good at engage 8. We're good at engage 8, so we're just going to engage 8. I don't care what the hell you're doing. That's what I feel like the Vikings might be doing.
The point is, it's just going to be they're not going to have any tape of the Bears. So that's always been for me going into a game one with a rookie head coach and a rookie, all new offensive and defensive system. The unknown is usually what is in your favor, right? Because we're not into week 8 playing the Vikings where they have all this tape. So this could be a win, especially based on the fact that they're starting over with, and maybe by all accounts, JJ McCarthy, blowing out his knee was a good thing for his career because he got to sit and watch and learn in year one. But how does he feel about his own knee? Is he confident in it enough that, we don't know all those little things.
Yeah, I'll shoot that down immediately. I'll give you guys some homework. Try and find McCarthy's interview on the Rich Eisen show. Talk about a spiritual kid. He's not gonna. He could watch his bone pop out and he'll be like, "All right, coach, I'll go in the next play." Spiritually, that kid's right there. So, he trusts the knee more than anything. So that's not an issue at all.
Okay. Is that why did you not have that as a loss game one? If I'm wrong.
Well, yeah, like it's total unknown. Like both sides, like you don't even really know what the Vikings are gonna do. I could put down $100,000 and say, "Yep, he's gonna throw the ball primarily to Justin Jefferson." I think that's a safe bet. But like, what else are they gonna do? You really don't know. Both sides. It's week 1.
Yeah.
So
that gives me more confidence in the Bears. Is all I'm saying.
Yeah, and then what's the tipping point? Well, you're at home, and if we're doing podcasts talking about Ben Johnson, you know that 95% of that stadium has all the faith in the world in Ben Johnson. The same people who are at that stadium, Dan, I don't know if you're going to be there. Sell the team. They're going to be doing the exact same thing for how good this coach is. So that Soldier Field Monday night environment, I'm hopeful that I'll be there. God damn, it's going to be raucous. It's going to be hostile. That's what I think is going to give the Bears the edge.
Even you have the Vikings as a win.
Yes, I do.
Okay. Thank you. You just absolved into my point. That's why I think it's going to be a win.
But go back and put the records up. I'm predicting the Bears to finish 7-10. I could see the Vikings getting 14 wins. Like the Vikings are as talented as anyone in this NFC North.
Okay, so Gage, you're looking at this, right?
Yes.
Let's go down the list and let's get your prediction.
Do we need to use Chris and Jason's? By the way, I didn't know if we were spoiling that for everyone. I mean, it's too late now, but I can get a different version.
We added Chris and Jason to this because we needed to get a better overall record from the entire channel.
Okay.
So what's the overall record now with them? Gage, every year we do. There's 4 of us on the show, so we bring in another guest, J2K in this case. If you're looking in the middle section. And because then we have a tiebreaker. So then we do our prediction for a show. And then this year we did a chat poll for every single one. So you can see on the far right, that's what our chat said in a chat poll. That was the overall. And then we have another show, the British Bears, on the left. Chris and Jason, and we just recently got theirs. So we added that. We added them to this.
Okay.
And the overall prediction was... I think 12-4 or something.
The collective says 7-10.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, where? The collective. I see.
Just one left to the chat.
Not 7-10, 10-7.
Sorry.
So if we add 11-6 and 13-4 to that, what does that come up to?
I mean, the collective doesn't change whatsoever, in my opinion, because Chris and Jason all just said win. Well, you're saying it would flip the losses?
Yeah.
Well, the losses they predicted all align with ours. So
they are part of the
for
channel.
all intents and purposes.
Collective.
For all intents and purposes, it does not change.
It does, because we still need J2K as the tiebreaker, because there are 2 more people. So if we redid that collective, what would that be? I'm just curious to know.
We'll figure it out. Look at
I
all
can't.
the losses.
I have a fucking brain
all
and a
the
calculator.
losses
I'll get around to it later.
All of the losses are coinciding with what we'd predicted, right? So Chris and Jason predicted losses for the Ravens and Bengals. That doesn't change. Us predicting wins, I mean, it's split for the Vikings, so that doesn't change a damn thing. It's split for the Redskins, so that doesn't change a damn thing. It's split for the Lions, that doesn't change a damn thing.
I can't believe you all have the Bengals as a loss.
So give us yours. Like, can you rattle this off?
Vikings win. I think we're undefeated to the bye. I think the Redskins go either way, but I think just on a basis of how much that game hurt, the players that were here last year.
Ben Johnson, though.
Yeah. I agree. If I could go back in time, I still take the L. I want Ben Johnson, but I think that's a win. I think Ravens is our first loss, and I think it might be a little delusional Bears fan, but I'm gonna say Ravens is our first loss. But I think we're coming back the next week. I don't think Trey Hendrickson is getting figured out in Cincinnati. We'll see. But even if he does, I don't think he makes up for the rest of the Bengals' inefficiencies on defense. I mean, they look like they're going to be the worst defense in the NFL again. And
you're aligning with the chat so far.
Huh?
You're aligning with the chat so far. It's 15-2 on the far right.
Well, I think the Giants is a win. I think we lose at the Vikings. Yeah, I would say I'm pretty aligned with the chat. I think we could drop one to the Packers or Lions that they have as a W, but other than that, I don't think we lose to the Vikings one time.
15-2 to 14-3.
I'm gonna say 14-3.
I love it.
It's blowing my fucking mind.
I love it.
You think so?
Pessimistic Carl. You need to grow a mustache, Carl.
I literally am incapable of doing that.
Just,
but yeah, I mean, bear with me.
No, you've got like a nice little Italian mustache. If you just shaved off the beard part, you'd have like a little nice.
That's very insulting to me because I have German.
Bear,
roots.
Bear, what game do you think we lose? What game do you think we drop before the bye?
Bear with me.
Yeah.
Where was that again?
He said sounds like a homer. What game do you think we're dropping before the bye?
I'll just tell you right now, Gage, if our run defense is as bad as I think it could be, I mean, Ashton Genty's career may peak in week 3 against Oakland. He might run for 253 touchdowns and you lose 21-17. It's not the
You know what might be fun to do? We should do a re-chat.
Nope.
A re-poll on the chat.
Well, how about this? How about you want to do it with Gage, but I mean,
well, no, because we got some new. I'm curious to know what "bear with me" has to say. Unless we just go, "Bear with me," give us your. Just
what about this? Let's see our starters against the Chiefs starters, whether that's for 3 plays or whether that's for 3 quarters, and let's do it with PJ and Foster if they can join us as close to that Monday night as we can. Right? Let's do it. When's the Monday night game? I don't even know the date anymore. I genuinely don't even know anymore.
I don't know, but everyone who is in chat that was part of this chat poll, you know who you are. For anyone else that wasn't in the chat poll, I don't know if you were Bruja or bear with me. Please just look at this really quick and rattle it off. WWLLWL.
That's going to cause chaos.
No, I just want to know.
Drown out the chat.
I just want to know from him. Hold up, I wasn't looking at chat. Bear with me. Let me know again. Who do you think we're losing to between the Vikings, Lions, Cowboys, and Raiders? What's your L? Or
Cowboys and Raiders, and potentially the fentanyl fans of Lana.
The Scrolls is 16-1. Our chat is so optimistic that it's like
it's can't. Not optimistic. It's drunk.
They are drunk on BCP, my friend.
Yeah, they're wine drunk on Ben Johnson and BCP. That's fact. Yeah, so the Monday night game is September 8th. Sorry.
It might be a fact, but you are high on.
Ghost any hit me up.
Oh, I'm still polishing that guy off. Oh, it's on loop as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to do a finalized chat poll, let's just do it on the 4th, September 4th.
4-13. Who are these people? 5-12 if Caleb starts all year.
These people are our loyal, fucking awesome chat.
Yeah, they're awesome. They're awesome.
The Scrolls, great to
It's
see you
crazy.
again, by the way, my friend.
Get this thing out of here.
Yeah, we got some newbies in here. Anthropology 2000, Caleb sucks. Oh my goodness.
Now that's crybaby talk.
That's just...
I can think the Bears can go
Banter.
7-10 because of a porous run defense and a young team trying to figure out a brand new offense under a rookie head coach. It doesn't mean I think Caleb Williams sucks.
Our schedule is tough, Chad.
No one wants to talk about that though. And obviously it's strength of schedule, which is just a numbers game from last year, right? But there's a couple teams in there who are going to be a lot better and a lot worse than last year. So I don't know, man. I think it's a tough schedule.
It's definitely tough, but I like that we have the Steelers at home. That's, I think, a big.
I hope Aaron Rodgers can make it. You know, he's already gone to the ground in training camp. He's hurting his calf. The whole team surrounds him. Just make it to that Bears game, buddy. Just do me one solid, man. So we can beat your ass.
I don't know. For me, this just feels different. It just feels different. I mean, we went 12-4 with
Mitchell Trubisky. We went 12-4.
No. I was going to say we went 12-4 with.
I'm not even going to get into that. I have zero thought.
Oh my god.
We went 12-4 with.
I'm not even going to get into that. I have zero thought.
Went 12-4 with Khalil Mack,
And then
Akeem Hicks,
we were
Kyle Fuller,
Gage. We were
Adrian Amos.
We had a great team.
Allen Robinson.
We were a blocked
Tariq
field
Cohen.
goal, a blocked
Eddie
field
Jackson.
goal away
double
from
doink. It
advancing
wasn't blocked,
the
it was
playoffs.
tipped.
That was a Super Bowl winning team. Mitchell
It was a
Trubisky
block-
would have won a Super Bowl.
blocked
Yeah,
field.
no, yeah, absolutely. I mean that game. What was it? The Rams played the Saints because the Eagles went to New Orleans. Coach of the year. Yeah,
Coach
he
of the year.
was a
Yeah,
good coach.
he was.
He was
Bearski
very
year.
film, my
He was a
friend.
coach for a year.
Thank you for joining us tonight, Bearski.
Paul,
He
did
was
you ever
coach
get
of
yourself
the year.
some Taco Bell?
Hope so. He was coach of the year. And so my point is, with the absolute turnaround in
Big
culture
change.
that we've seen Ben Johnson do, we all feel it.
Is that what she said?
Yeah.
I want to see Dennis Allen come out and give Vic Fangio's defense a run for his money. That's what I want to see.
It's
And
going to
I
be a little bit different.
for sure.
As far as the results, yeah, sure. You'd love to see that. Now,
Your hat is fine.
I'm very fearful that it's going to be a lot of a boomer bust on defense.
Yeah.
A lot of 7-yard, negative yard splash plays, and a lot of 70-yard touchdowns. I could see that, and that would be annoying. Because we're not used to that. We're used to more of a conservative, Brian Urlacher being quoted on saying, yep, NFC Championship game against the Saints, we ran the same fucking play 20 times in a row. Don't think you're going to be getting that from Dennis Allen.
I think we're going to get a lot of blitzes.
Yeah,
A
we
lot of
already saw it in
time.
Gage 8 in preseason, dude. Like it's going to be aggressive, and that's cool. I like it.
Keith Spencer says people hate on Caleb Williams too much. Just because he goes to a few rainbow bathhouses and paints his nails, everyone wants to hate on him.
Yeah, I acknowledged Keith earlier. I mean, Twitter is just awful. Twitter is such a terrible place. I have the answer to it all as well.
Nobody gave Dennis Rodman shit for painting his nails.
Because you were winning.
Well, we're about to start winning.
Proof? No, I hope so.
Yeah, snuggle that guy. He needs some snuggles.
That's the guy crying?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's your pooch? He's a boy, right?
No, her name's Mimi. We
her
actually
name's
got a
Mimi.
puppy a week after you were here. Allie and I went and got a puppy.
She knows she's on camera. She's like, I don't want to look
Yeah,
at the
she's
camera.
shy right now.
Relentless Mikey with $9.99 super chat. Thank you so much. Thank you, Mikey. 12-5 record. Book it. I think J2K's prediction is right on. I'll take 12-5, my friend. I will take that all day long. That's one more than mine was. I think I had him 11-6. Thank you for your super chats.
So Dan predicts during the prediction, Dan said Nope, I will not predict a winning record. Not only was
Dan?
it a winning
I don't
record,
see
it was
Dan on
10-7.
There's no Dan on that list. I don't see that. Who's Dan?
Danny Scantini, Shorty.
Oh,
said,
that
I'm not
guy.
going to predict a winning record. Predicts a winning record, a double-digit win season. Now it's inflated in his head. It's 11. Now it's 12.
Yeah.
Now it's
Well,
13.
no. Now I'm calling. I'm in Super Bowl mode now, bro.
It's over.
Bros. I'm just trying to make a case for you right now that Matt. I won't say his name again. You know who he is.
I'm not even going to get into that. I have zero thought.
Went 12-4, and had a blocked field goal that wasn't. It was only a double doink because it was blocked. It was tipped. We could have won the Super Bowl that year with that team. You believe it too, Gage. It could have been. It could have happened.
And nobody thought that at the start of the season.
Yeah.
Nobody thought we were gonna have 10 wins at the start of the season. But by the time that Buccaneers game came around and Trubisky had that massive game, that was when the whole narrative around the team, I feel like, changed.
Mm-hmm. And now we're in this entire perspective change with this new head coach and the new coaches and the coaching system, and this, just what they're doing with this team is just different. It's different. And I'm not going to count out that it's possible that they could win the Super Bowl with a rookie head coach. Last year, I predicted that they would become the first team to win the Super Bowl with a rookie quarterback. And, damn it, Caleb had like 6 total comeback games, and the last one against the Packers, they won. And everyone wants to talk. By the way, excuse me, Gage, because I didn't want to get on a soapbox tonight. So I'm going to have to stand up for this one. Did anyone notice in the pregame before the show, James Brown, he says, Caleb Williams had an up and down rookie season. And then they don't say anything nice about him after that. They don't go on to talk about the records he broke, NFL records, Chicago Bears rookie records, Chicago Bears records. He broke at least six records last year. If you don't believe me, go look them up. There was definitely the most games without an interception thrown for a rookie. That was also the most games without an interception thrown, I think, for a Bears quarterback of all time. Not only rookie, but Bears. So that's 3 right there. You can go on and on from here. So they want to push the narrative that he had an up and down season last year. Well, he was a fucking rookie. Of course he did. He didn't throw 28 interceptions like Peyton Manning did, who's a Hall of Famer. So by all accounts, he should be, 5 times the Hall of Famer almost by the time his career is done. So that just threw me. You can take me off. I'm done with my soapbox. That threw me for a loop right off the bat before the fucking game even started, because you want to push that shit on us, but then you don't want to account for the things that he did well and mention those, because I can damn well assure you, if it was a Jaden Daniels game, that James Brown would have been like, I'm gonna float his boat for the next 5 minutes, all about the great things that he did as a rookie quarterback. Name the last first year great quarterback who broke all the records and had a great season and went to the fucking championship game. Name that career. Who is that guy? Who went on to become a Hall of Famer from that first season in his NFL career? The only quarterback, one of the quarterbacks that got that close to the got into the championship game was Mark fucking Sanchez for the Jets. So talk all you want about Jaden Daniels, but the quarterback of this draft is and always will be Caleb Williams. And now that he has been paired with a competent staff, this is going to just, guys, sit back and enjoy the ride. And bear with me, I am so sick and tired of talking about the 85 Bears. I want an offense that does what the 85 Bears does for the 2025 Bears. I want it to be flipped. I want 58 points after this last game. They were talking about I'm sure you guys have all heard it. Ben Johnson said yeah, they were booing us at the end because we didn't, we kneeled the ball. And he said, well, I guess I'm gonna have to work on that. So I want, when you're up 20, if you're up 28 to zip at the half, it should be a 56 to zip game by the end, as far as I'm concerned. Keep pushing it. Don't relax because you have a 28-point lead. Just do what every fucking 12-year-old does to us when we play them on Madden online, and they just kick our ass. In my case, 80 to zip, and they want to bow out for mercy, and I'm like, no, you're going to sit here and enjoy your 60 minutes of this win before you can get on to your next. So all I'm saying is I want the opposite of the 85 Bears defense to be the 2025 offense. Exactly the opposite. Historic, dominant, leading the league in every category. I'm done. Back to you.
So, I wonder how long it'll take for you to stop hating on Jaden Daniels when you
Never.
realize that
I
the
hate the guy.
only reason that Jaden Daniels is being propped up in this NFL is an act to make you forget about the Redskins' former sexual predator of an owner. That's all it is. It's just one big pull of the rug. Hey, the NFL employed a sexual predator? Well, let's just change the Redskins. Let's take away the Redskins. Not good enough. All right, we'll fire him and we'll get a new quarterback and we'll be good. Yeah, and we'll build a new stadium. Yeah.
Why don't you go on a soapbox while I take a leak?
I've got no soapbox. Well, you tried. You tried. You tried is what matters. And Gage is not here either.
Can you handle chat while I take a leak?
Yeah, I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Well, guys, I'm gonna take Gage off just for a sec too. Oh, geez, I didn't want that though. Maybe I have to put myself back. There's got to be a way that I can do something fun with you guys. Yeah, I'm just gonna bring Gage back. We'll figure it out. Well, guys, while everyone's gone, I think that we should delve into something that got me into a lot of hot water. And I think I'm going to put the chat up. And if you guys have seen me in the chat for Greg Gabriel Talks Football, or I don't know if I brought it up in Bare Their Souls yesterday. How do you guys feel about Azie Trapillo fading into the nothingness? Because I just can't get over that, right? 56th overall pick, and you're not starting for the Chicago Bears? And you got the chance to start? And you got beat out by an injured Braxton Jones and an undrafted free agent from the Canadian Football League? Is that something we want to talk about while the adults are out? It's interesting. I don't know, guys. I kind of want you guys to get mad at me for this. Yeah, Trapillo killed it against Buffalo's third string, right? Buffalo didn't play their starters. No Ed Oliver, no Gregory Rousseau. So the starters for the Bears played against the second team. And then Trapillo played against the third team at right tackle. He's the right tackle in training. That's terrible. You're going to let the 10th overall pick, you passed on Jalen Carter for Darnell Wright, and now Darnell Wright's not good enough, and you're just going to let Darnell Wright walk? Oh, we got the 56th overall pick. Yeah, I mean, call a spade, Keith. I didn't understand the pick either. I was critical of it. Is Azie Trapillo on the Chicago Bears just because the father of Azie and the father of Ryan Poles played together at Boston College? Did the Bears pay a finder's fee to... Who's the quarterback, Matt Ryan? Is that the only reason that Azie Trapillo's here? Say, okay, well, the 56th overall pick isn't good enough. The 56th overall pick isn't good enough. That's where Tyreek Stevenson was drafted. That's where Cody Whitehair was drafted. Were those guys career depth pieces? Pretty sure they were starters. Pretty sure Cody Whitehair was a Pro Bowler. All right, well, he just needs to learn. He's a right tackle switching to left and he needs to learn. Why'd you trade down from 41? You're a team that finishes 4th in the NFC North and you don't want a player at 41 because they're not good enough for you? And you trade down and you just get depth, career depth? Come on, guys. I'm not being negative. I'm being critical of a team that I'm very invested in and I want the best out of. Why are we settling for mediocrity? Azie Trapillo was given the inside track to start, and the evidence are the first team reps that he got at rookie minicamp, organized team activities, and training camp. My best case scenario that I can give you guys is that this was the plan all along, that Braxton Jones was already given the starting job, and Braxton Jones just simply wasn't healthy. So you softened the load on this, and you allowed him to ramp up. And you already had predetermined, as you were drafting him, hey, Azie, we're going to draft you with pick 56. By the way, you're not fucking starting for us. If that was the plan, whatever. But why is he losing to Theo Benedict? I'm done. I'm done with my soapbox.
I'm glad I missed that too.
Yeah. I mean, you guys can yell at me. That's why I said, while the adults are away, let's get hyphy. Squeegee loves it. Squeegee and his anger issues, yeah. Let's get mad. Let's get mad about something we're passionate about.
I love what you're saying, Squeegee, because Aldo, Greg...
yeah, I'll play the clip for you. Greg says he doesn't know what he's talking about. I don't give a fuck, Greg. I don't care, Greg. Let's duke it out. You're telling me that if I was the general manager of a team that finished 4th place in their division, and I spent the 56th overall... Stop. I traded the 41st pick away for the 56th pick and change, and the 56th pick was spent on a career backup? Sure. Azie Trapillo, 18 months to get ready for left tackle. Sure. Fucking sure. If it works out, great. I'm an idiot, and I don't care, because that means my team is doing good. But if the 56th overall pick doesn't start, you guys are stupid. As it stands right now, if Azie Trapillo is a career depth piece, that pick is worse than the Chase Claypool trade. Because at least Chase Claypool caught a touchdown pass for you. At least he did something for your team, right? I don't give a fuck about career depth.
What if he has one good block then?
Yeah, Squeegee, don't quit your day job. I've got no fucking intentions on doing so, buddy. This is my hobby.
Guys, should I pull him?
Yeah, you should. You should.
All right, let's give him a timeout, guys. He clearly needs a fucking timeout. Listen, we're talking about a rookie, right? Aren't we talking about a rookie here, guys? This is a rookie, right? So to think that he was just going to come in day one, take the starter job, would be a little homerish, right? Because
then why was he given the first team reps?
You don't get your left tackle. You don't normally get your stud left tackle anywhere past the first round. It's happened before, but it's not likely now. So this was an investment, and Carl, I just want you to take a little moment and just realize, let it pan out before you get overly excited about it. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, so how about this? I'll be as calm as you want, sir. How about this, okay? Just like Braxton Jones. Let's ease him in. Braxton Jones, catastrophic lower body injury, and he already had a weak base. It's okay. We're just nursing you back, buddy. Oh, my God. Jonathan Grenard, don't do it. No, Jonathan, no. Big sack, because your left tackle sucks. Is it an issue then?
I wanted to point out, too,
is it an issue then?
You were first complaining about the fact that that he wasn't, that they put him in as a starter and then they took him out. Well, Braxton Jones was not ready to come in yet.
I literally just said that.
He was still,
if that was the thought process, then sure.
Yeah. Well, Tour, what is up, my friend? Thank you for joining us. Foster, what the fuck? Get your ass in here. What are you doing? This show sucks without you. Get your ass in here.
Yeah, Foster, I'm sorry. This guy's talking about I have a nice Italian mustache. No, I've got no mustache, Foster. We need
if you shaved from here down, you'd have like one of those perfect little Italian mustaches. It'd be like,
no, it's terrible. No, I disagree.
I need some fucking pasta.
Did you not hear me the first time? I have German roots.
So do I.
Specifically to soccer
That
and
mustache
soccer
is
alone.
Italian. That's an Italian mustache.
Specific to soccer alone, I fucking despise Italy.
Do you trim the mustache? Is that how it's?
I don't trim anything.
Okay. Well, you have a natural Italian mustache.
Guys,
Foster,
today's
get
my
your
last
ass in
episode.
here. By the way, Chad Speaker, I don't think you were in here when we acknowledge our chat. Thank you for joining us, my friend. Thank you. Another one of our members. Where's
everyone?
Where's Cliff Victoria?
Yeah, well, there is football being played, I'm pretty sure, but this is interesting.
Right,
This might be the
make
first
sure he's
episode.
okay.
This might be the first episode that Cliff hasn't been with us. He was with
Yeah,
us
I feel
yesterday
like
in
we need
Bare
to
Their
make
Souls.
sure he's okay.
Yeah. Chat, you guys, yeah. Like a proud Italian, Steve, me. I have the ability to not only time you out, I do have the ability to ban you from the show entirely. I would definitely not do that. But yeah, you guys can get mad at me and yell at me. That's why I brought this up. I kind of wanted to see where it went. If you guys have a comment that you dislike that I'm saying, that's the beauty of this. You could spout off. I don't care. Go for it.
By the way, Steve Me, are you not known formally as Stephen Me of the Barroom Network? If I'm correct. If I'm wrong, please correct me, because there's a Stephen Me who did a show on the Barroom Network years ago. So I just want to know if that's you. Patty. Oh,
Ghost Annie, hit me up.
O'Toole, again, thank you for joining us, man. For anyone that doesn't know, O'Toole is our resident amazing Lions fan, football fan, just a general fan. Excellent content coming from him. No Don Burr at all. No Don Burr whatsoever in him. Okay, thank you, Steve Me. I'm pretty sure because there was a Stephen Me. I thought that might be you that just changed it to Steve. So I keep wanting to call you Stephen Me. So I'm glad that I didn't, because you'd be like, well, my name's Steve Me.
So,
Steve,
do we want to transition into kind of like a greater NFC North evaluation? Because with O'Toole here, he could be the first to talk for the Lions, I guess. But
I kind of do it. I kind of wanted to cover the NFC North tonight.
O'Toole, I don't know how you feel about the Vikings. Dan tried his damnedest to explain to us that he felt like the Vikings got worse. We proved that the Vikings essentially got better. It's just unknown at the quarterback position. If there's one team in the NFC North,
Chat shut me down too, by the way, O'Toole. Yeah. Not only Carl, Carl out-talked me like he was on cocaine, and then chat shut me down.
Getting there close. If there was one team in the NFC North that got any worse this year, it's the Lions. And obviously they're a very talented roster, but my God, the brain drain.
You don't think the Pack
coaching?
You don't think the Jair Alexander loss was big? I get he's injured.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say the Packers got worse for 6 games a year without Jair Alexander. He could only play 6 games a year, so they're replacing him with a wide receiver. Kind of funny, but I don't know. I like their head coach a lot. I don't think they got much worse.
Give us your thoughts on the Lions before the Packers, Gage. What did you even? What was your overall thoughts on the Vikings?
I think, like you said, I think Jerry Tillery was a big loss. They lost Cam, the safety, Bynum. Yeah, they lost Cam Bynum. I think if JJ goes down again, they're done for the season. I think, like Carl said, it's very dependent on quarterback play, but
now hold
I think
on.
they got worse.
The Vikings?
Yeah. I think they got worse.
Oh my God. I was gonna say anything, but I think it's time. How about this? I'm going to replace myself. I'm going to upgrade myself, everyone. Are you ready?
1, 2, 3. That's what an upgrade.
What's happening?
Oh my goodness. What an upgrade. Where'd you go?
I'm still here, by the way.
Oh, you are.
I had something in my teeth. I didn't want people to see me getting it out.
PJ, man, You are a breath. You are a breath of fresh air. I was getting sick and tired of hearing Carl talk.
Eureka!
So
How you
what's
doing
going
tonight?
on? Who is this in the chat here?
Sorry, I'm just trying to make a banner for him so everyone knows.
King Buka. What's happening? Brew House 7. I haven't seen him in a minute. What's up, Brew House 7?
Wait, PJ, before you get into that, I just want to let you know, like right here, to your right, to your left,
my left
is Gage.
What's up, Gage?
What's up, PJ?
Nothing much, Gage.
Our young Bears fan here. So, Gage's father, I have known since I was 8, and that trip that I went on to Yellowstone.
I feel sorry for him.
Yeah, me too. I first met Gage when he was 8 years old, and then when we went to Yellowstone, we stopped in Oklahoma because his father, who I've known since I was 8, got remarried, and we stopped there for his wedding, and we were just hanging out and we were talking, and then I went to go get another drink at the pre-party, the rehearsal dinner, if you will, and he was like, "Hey, when you come back, can we talk Bears?" And I was thinking, "Yeah, like, oh, that's so cute. Like, what do you want to know? You know, because he lives in Oklahoma. Like, I don't know. I didn't know he was a Bears fan like that. You know." And then we just like parted. We just were off on the side, just talking Bears for like an hour, and the whole rest of the world disappeared. And I was like, "You got to come on the show." And he's been, since then he's grown out a mustache. I wish that Foster was here to enjoy that mustache, but he decided to come. I'm like, "You got to come on the show." So he did. And he's full of Bears knowledge. He's a huge Bears fan, just like us. And PJ, meet Mr. Gage and vice versa.
Nice meeting you, Gage.
Nice
How long you been
PJ?
How long you been a fan, man?
My whole life. Yeah, I've got
consist of
23 years.
Okay.
23 years. Yeah, I've got Matt Forte jerseys that'll fit my girlfriend's Chewini. I've got Devin Hester jerseys that'll fit my German Shepherd. All the way up. So and they were all mine as a kid. So I'm excited for this season.
So you was what, 3 years old when they went to the Super Bowl?
I was five.
Do you remember it?
I remember the kick return. And I remember my dad screaming, watching it downstairs. And I think that's one of my oldest memories, actually.
Okay. All right. That's fair.
Pete, it is so good to see you and hear your voice. Been a couple of weeks. How's it going for you, my friend?
Challenging, to say the
Yeah.
least.
Yeah.
Challenging. Yes, challenging. But that's right. I haven't talked to you. So did you guys talk about the game already?
No, we covered Tyson Bagent, and we were kind of talking about the NFC North rivals, and I started talking about how I think that the Vikings lost a lot of players and didn't gain enough, and their new quarterback, and then Carl and chat just shut me down on that because they think that they got better. And
yeah, PJ, what about that Jonathan Allen guy? Is he any good?
Yeah, he's nice. Oh, man.
Oh, my God, the stars are aligning.
Oh,
yeah.
The star of the show might be here. As soon as he gets
I just dropped him
This
off.
crap with this Azie Carpio. Oh, he's not a starter. He can't play. What's going on, Carl? I
I rage baited our hosts back. PJ, I was gonna say, PJ, I was trying to say our chat needs to donate to us so we can buy you back like the NIL. Let's buy our co-host back. All I had to do was rage bait. Yeah, bullying wins.
Hey, come here for a second, Carl.
Hey,
what did you guys think of the Tyson Bagent's interview after his extension?
Special.
I thought so.
We played that. We played that. He was crying. Yeah, we played that. Yeah.
We didn't talk about how that increased his trade value significantly either.
Well, I did say that the first thing I said was when I found out that they extended him, I thought, oh, they're going to trade him. That was my first thought.
Yeah, you did put that in chat, right? I mean, in our text, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he's cost controlled. I'll get. I was trying to delve into Spotrac, and then I popped off about Azie Trapillo. But
well, my thoughts were it'd be awfully low of the Bears to trade him after that speech he gave. He was like, man, you know, he felt good about this organization. That's why he signed with them, extended with them because of what the coaching staff is presenting for him. And then if they turn around and trade him, that'd be kind of.
I don't think that they'll trade him for the 2025 season. I think he is Caleb's backup for this season.
I agree with that. Yeah, I agree.
But then you still have him cost controlled for that second year. 2
more years.
No, it. Oh yeah. That's right. It's a 2-year extension onto what he was. Yeah, man.
Yeah. That.
Hey, we're gonna trade away a starting caliber quarterback under the Ben Johnson coaching tree, and you only have to pay him $10 million. Well, incentives. The incentives, I think, would get him up to $6 million or 16. Okay, $8 million for a starter per year. That's dirt. Dak Prescott makes 60.
Yeah, but that'd be. I think for him, the only reason why he signed here or signed that contract is to be here with Ben Johnson, and then for them to trade him, that'd be kind of a expression. That'd be kind of a
that's why
move, though.
It was only 2 years.
PJ, you see what Minister Charles Johnson's calling you over here?
What's up?
P Jizzle?
P Jizzle? P Jizzle?
P Jizzle.
Yeah, I've been called that a time or two. Yeah.
P Jizzle.
I've been called worse too. So, man, thank you, Minister Charles Johnson, for not calling me worse, sir. I appreciate that. But yeah, I think, I mean, I was touched by his emotion, and that was real. I mean, given that testimony, for the lack of a better term, about, you know, how his dad was in high school not having running water or something, and I'm like, bro, I mean, that's real. And then now you get blessed to have money like that. That's, man, life changing. So, man, kudos to him. Kudos to his family. I hope things work out for him. He got a little daughter on the way. I take it. So, man, I wish him the best, man.
Even just to speak on like family situation a little bit more, I think it speaks volumes. You could tell in a lot of clips from, I feel like throughout Hard Knocks and just like other times his dad was around, he really wants him to play. He has all the confidence in the world that Tyson can be a starting quarterback. And 100%. I'm sure he plays a big role in like Tyson's decision making. So I don't know the financials that were offered by other teams, but the fact that I'm sure with him staying, his dad was in his corner on that for him to stay a backup and learn. I think it.
Well, they couldn't offer him
volumes.
No other team could offer him nothing at the time.
Well, there might have been trades for him. We don't know.
No, I'm saying as far as contract.
Yeah.
He's under contract. I mean, because he's already under contract.
Or I guess what financials they're assuming he would receive going forward. I don't know if their agent had an outlook or if he, regardless, for the decision to stay in Chicago to be like that. And I'm sure. Yeah, I think it's good we're keeping Bagent.
Yes.
I'm gonna wear this
on the screen right now. I think it's this column right here. So you'll see the team to the right of that is the total value of the contract, and then the whole graphic is sorted by APY, annual per year.
Okay.
So you're talking about $5 million per year. That's right in the same line as the rookie quarterbacks, J.J. McCarthy, Michael Penix. So technically, without the incentives, Bagent's making less than Tyrod Taylor and more than a guy like Davis Mills, who has a full year of starting experience in the NFL. And Davis Mills is a Bears legend, by the way. He's the guy who engineered that comeback against the Colts, helped beat them to give the Bears the first overall pick, so on and so forth. So as far as the financials are concerned, before any incentives, it's just an incredible contract for a backup who is obviously familiar enough with Caleb. So,
I mean, even looking like Jameis is obviously not what Jameis used to be, but he threw for about, what was it, 40 touchdowns one season. Like, he's got a lot of NFL experience.
Yes.
Mason Rudolph. Mason
Rudolph
is going to play starting football for the Steelers this year.
40
I
touchdowns
promise you
and 30
Rodgers is not going to make it the
interceptions,
whole year. A guy like Kenny Pickett, Mac Jones, again, those are former first-round picks who are failures.
Zach
and
Wilson.
Bagent's making more money than them.
And I just want to say for the record, I am a Jameis Winston fan.
Me too.
Not so much because of his play, but he has the best quotes ever.
Oh yeah, yeah.
We talked about the best free agent backup fit before Case Keenum kind of separated himself. We wanted Jameis Winston to the Bears to just have that mentorship and that good vibe. If anything else, I totally agree with that.
That guy, his quotes just be hilarious.
Jameis Winston is a hell of a quarterback too. He just throws a lot of interceptions. He'll throw 6 touchdowns, but 4 interceptions,
or 6 touchdowns and 6 interceptions.
Right? Yeah, but he's not. He's a good quarterback, man. Foster, what is up?
My brother from
what is it now?
Hell of a human being in the bigger picture. Just
my
like
brother.
he said, his attitude, and he's so damn positive. Sometimes it aggravates me how positive he is.
Foster,
Not usually positive.
Foster, word has it that you just spent, several days in Michigan. So you trying to get rid of the beer brought pussy stains? You trying to switch it over?
Did they go anywhere? It's just I got a lot of sun, so.
Yeah,
just do it.
So you got more color, Foster. So you were doing some mustache rides 15 minutes outside of Lake Michigan. Unbelievable, buddy.
So the Michigan women's they have beer brought pussies too, huh?
Well, no, dude. I'm just gonna break into this and let you know. So I got just
break into that cooter.
I got some of those cherry banana.
Gummies.
Gummies, the ones you like. So I got some for you. So I had to try those Thursday. I had to try those Thursday just to make sure they're up to your specs.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
And I forgot to cut it in half, and I just ate one. And I'm sitting there and I'm talking, and all of a sudden, it was 4 hours of.
Wait, do I have a show
They're
tonight?
making fun of me. I couldn't move. I'm slurring like I'm drunk. I had 10 people just making fun of me all night. I swore my one friend turned into what's the Halloween one? A Tim Burton.
The Underdog cartoon.
I've never had this effect with a gummy before. It was just a 20, but I should have read the package.
Just a 20?
Just a 20, man.
Unbelievable. You should try 50.
I wanted to record it. I wanted to have that live on the air when I was doing that because I was going to bring the whole crew on real quick.
Do you know how much great
But it
content
took me
that
4 hours to come out of it and get out of that chair and start doing stuff again.
That would have been such great content if you
That's what it would have been. Well, and then there would have been people going, "Oh, check him out! He can't even speak for the first time in 6,000 years." The guy ain't.
What do you think,
word.
Foster?
That's about what they were saying. I was like, they're still making fun of me, and it's a week later. every once in every 2 days, I'll get a thing. Yeah, you should have cut that in half.
Dude, you just gotta move over to the Haribo gummies. They'll probably do the same thing to you.
Yeah, not Haribo, Steve. That's a different Steve. That's not Steve.
Keith Spencer from the Top Ropes.
Dude.
Yeah, let's
Steve me. So you might have seen before on the show, maybe not. Coach B, who's been on the show several times, he was actually my first guest / co-host, if you will, when I did this by myself, day one. And he used to work for a candy company, and he would bring me home garbage bags full sizes of gummy bears, and I never knew that they were the Haribo brand, and then now 30 years later I'm like, fuck, where can I get those gummy bears? And I realized that they are the Haribo brand. They're a little bit firmer and chewier, and they're They have the best flavor. Love those ones.
The dude's got to be solid if he comes up with the high end gummies.
Oh, absolutely.
You don't even know what you're getting.
That was back in the 90s.
Yeah.
We should play a game live on stream, especially if we ever get back together all in person at the same time. I'll bring a bag.
Well, not all of us.
Well, I know, PJ, you need to be here for this too. I'll just bring a bag of gummies, and some will be edibles and some won't.
Just not tonight, Carl.
Just keep taking turns. Eat a gummy, eat a gummy. Someone's going to
I
hit like
passed on that one.
300 milligrams.
Yep,
Yeah, I
you
think
Let's see
I
what
passed.
happens. Let's see what happens.
have to wait an hour.
Oh,
No,
freaking
we'll do it
wait.
really fast. We'll do it really
I'm out.
fast. We'll get it done in 30 minutes. And then we'll do a show.
Yeah.
That'll be the members only content is Russian roulette
I'll
with
just end
gummies.
up like
then,
this.
then we come on the show all like, poor PJ's like, oh, what the fuck happened to me right now?
You gotta do it during a game.
What?
The game
What
is
game?
everyone, a Bears game. Everyone takes a gummy when Ben
I was
Johnson
gonna
is
smile
shown
at-
without a smile on his face.
You gotta. We'll do it like a drinking game. You gotta pop a 20 every time the Bears score.
Well, hopefully, it's a
And
lot.
Dan wants that to be the opposite of the 1985 defense, right? So we'd be taking like
This should be a fun
500
show.
milligrams every Sunday.
Yeah.
Right, right.
By the way, Foster, you have not officially met our guest tonight, Gage. Gage Foster, Foster
not.
Gage.
What's up?
My pleasure. This shorty guy talks stuff, and I don't know what's what, but I just feel sorry for you because you know him.
Nah, that's Uncle Danny.
No,
Uncle Danny.
I totally joke because Dan is like, I don't know, he's half my brother, half my son. I don't know.
Absolutely, man. Love you, man.
I
But
love these guys. I love these guys. I've never even met PJ in person, man. And there's two of my favorite people on this planet. On just there. Quick story, man. I don't know if you guys remember this. So we're doing this show, and I forget who our guest was, and they're like, "You guys are just awesome. You guys must be friends for a long time. How long you've known each other?" About 8 days. Because we just, I mean, I don't know. PJ and I were talking. PJ and I would talk a lot for a year or so before that, but
yeah.
Actually, guys, I'm actually AI.
Just
Yeah,
like
he's
family,
an
man.
he's an AI, yeah. So like Foster, like he came to my 50th birthday party on Christmas, made it to my family's house for Christmas on my birthday, and we've gone to games together. PJ and I, Gage, gone to games together, and I'm sure you saw I was explaining about Gage, right, Foster? He's my yeah.
I actually heard it. I was listening because I was
So
doing it.
I want to know, did you hear about his mustache? The last time I saw him at the wedding, he didn't have a mustache, and then he came on tonight. He was in the members content with us, and I was like, "What the fuck's going on with your mustache? You're growing a mustache? Like who? What the fuck's going on with mustaches? Like that's a nice Burt Reynolds mustache he's bringing back." And I was totally wanting to know what you thought about it, Foster.
He's just prepping to be like us, an old white guy with the mustache. I don't know.
Yeah.
No, it's you got. Come on, man, Dan. Don't you remember? You things change, Peach. I mean, you change things and change it up. Why not? See what you got to get, man.
I might have a goatee next.
I never wanted nothing early as far as facial hair because I just didn't like it, and then I spent probably half my life with a damn beard now.
We have somebody in chat here asking, this is awesome.
What's up, Zach?
Where was it? About Gage's name. Oh, right here. Oh, that was you. Named after Gage from Pet Cemetery. So I had this ready for you if somebody asked that, and I'm glad that you reminded me. Let's just play the quick.
What did you do?
What did you do? What did you Gage? Yes, you were named literally after Gage from Pet Cemetery. You want to talk about that for a second?
Oh, really?
Yeah. I mean, I didn't know until I had already watched the movie and I was like a little bit older. I never really asked them where they got it from or where my dad got it from, but I think it's a good movie, so cool there, but I just try to stay away from the semi trucks. To be honest with you, I don't play in the street.
Catch him out on the Kennedy.
Good for you.
I just, after listening to what I heard and then what you had talked about, was it 2 weeks ago, Shorty, letting us know about Gage and the whole story with,
Yeah.
The poor.
I immediately texted everyone about you, Gage.
So long, but
yeah.
I'm going like immediately. I just went, okay, I'm calling this guy Shotgun because he's a
Hey, I've gotten that all my life.
So getting back into Bears talk, we were talking about I got shut down by everyone as far as the Vikings not being upgraded. Everyone believes they are upgraded. The Lions, we were just talking about the Lions, and then PJ came in, and then you came in, Foster. Upgrade or downgrade to the Lions, and is it, that should help us in game 2, right?
Synonymous question, just coaching matter.
That's what I was going to speak on, actually. I don't know what players they have gotten or lost, for that matter, but the mere fact that they lost both their offensive and defensive coordinator, I think that has to be a downgrade.
They lost 3 assistants as well. 2 went to the Bears, and Antoine Randall L., JT Barrett, and then I think someone on the defensive side followed.
Their center retired. Their guard had to move to center. They have a rookie right guard.
Their passing game coordinator went with Glenn to New York.
Someone followed Aaron Glenn. I just don't know who, but yeah, I'm pretty sure they lost 5 total.
He's the offensive coordinator now.
Yeah.
Interesting. Wow. Okay.
I just with the Lions, I don't know if they got 5 new kneecap biters. I'm going to look at the team on paper and say they're going to hit PJ.
Tony's wondering if Sister Jean
really
from
say it's an
Loyola.
upgrade or downgrade. I know I would say coaching wise, man, they could have some real problems. But I'm not going to go there yet because didn't they get creamed that first preseason, but they got creamed that one preseason game, right?
Pretty sure that was exclusively 3rd string, 4th string players playing. It was the Hall of Fame game, right?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. It was.
It's hard to judge those.
I know, but yeah, like PJ's saying, it's hard to judge the coaching, and then I just want to see a game or 2 by him. I want to see him cream freaking the Packers. Go, Peach.
What about Aiden Hutchinson, though? Is he healthy? If he is healthy, is he a brand new player for them? Is their defense back to not being terrible?
I don't buy he's fully healthy. That was a bad injury.
Yeah, I don't buy it either.
And they lost CJ Gardner.
That could be an addition by subtraction.
Right.
He's a basket case.
Listen, and no matter what you break it down to, they lost their offensive play caller. You can ask Jared Goff to use all the same plays all you want. You could ask the new offensive coordinator to keep all the plays intact and call all the plays he wants, but he's not Ben Johnson calling those plays. So
I could be very blunt right now. We complained about how coaching matters so much this past season, and we blame the coaching staff for a lot. If that's how we truly feel, then to look at the Lions and experience and witness that brain drain, I don't care about the talent. I know how good Jared Goff is. He wasn't good enough for Sean McVay. I think the world of Sean McVay. I think that
what do you guys have to say? I've heard enough.
Bye.
Goff was his voice. Still went to a Super Bowl. Look at the number he puts up. I'm not saying he's great. I'm not saying he's a Hall of Famer. But they still have the playbook. How much did they change of Ben Johnson's offense? Anybody really know?
Yeah, I have to go along with Foster on this one. I think that the fact that Ben Johnson probably unlocked him to where now he understands the game better now, to where McVay really couldn't get him there. And I think I'm like Carl. I think the world of McVay as well. But Ben Johnson did something to unlock Goff to where I have to look at Goff in the light of, man, until he shows me different, I think he's a pretty good quarterback right now.
So PJ from the opposite side.
What did you have to what did you have to say about that, Foster?
No, I it's PJ's got it, man. Us old guys, there's a lot that we think about alike, man, dude. So because it's what we've seen and what we think we know, or what I think I know in my case. It's not a lot. But I got to see it because I know we know how important coaching is. We're Bears fans. We know how important it is.
100%.
But until I see it, because if these guys that they brought in are all just, okay, we're going to continue this and let's try and make it grow for a positive. And you've got Goff. I want to see how many audibles he calls this season, Goff. If they're running a similar offense, which I believe they are, I don't think they've put a whole new offense in. Do you, Peach? I haven't heard nothing about a whole new offense. Has anybody? I didn't ask Steve or
I definitely don't think they're. I don't think they're installing. I would imagine they're not installing a whole new offense, but
there's no need to.
But
there's going to be there's an asterisk there.
Dan Campbell himself does not have, and I don't know that he's taking over play calling responsibilities. I would assume not, but if this OC doesn't really work out, or Dan Campbell has to put more of a hands-on approach to the offense, he doesn't have play calling experience. I don't know who their OC is. I think, like the rest of you have said, it's a pretty big loss, big turnaround. But I also agree with PJ. Jared Goff has proven himself enough. I feel like I want to see him play bad before I rule out the odds of him, being a top 10 NFL quarterback still.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm saying. It's like, for me, I look at it like Tom Brady, not comparing Goff to Tom Brady. Let me be clear, but it took that offensive coordinator to unlock him. I think it was Weiss, or I think that was named. Weiss was the offensive coordinator for the Patriots back then. But once he then got unlocked, his play just kept on going. And I believe that with Goff, I'm not saying Ben Johnson is necessarily a better coach than McVay. That remains to be seen. But somehow he was able to connect with Goff in a ways that McVay wasn't, and he was able to unlock him. And I think it will continue, depending on the offensive coordinator being able to keep on building on what Ben Johnson has started.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, guys, thank you very much for having me.
I think it obviously takes a very quarterbacks can have up and down seasons. I think in the same way that, to look back at Bears past, the same way that Goff has only been successful with Ben Johnson so far. We saw Sam Darnold has only been successful with Kevin O'Connell so far. To bring up Mitchell Trubisky was great with Matt Nagy for a year and a half. So I think it's all about right fit. Anything can happen, but I would have more confidence. I would take Ben Johnson working with Caleb Williams over Sean McVay working with Caleb Williams all day.
See, I want to throw this out there, dude, because I disagree. I think Mitch Trubisky was never great. He had some good games. You go back and look at that season. All the I don't know how many touchdowns he took off the board, and
he had one good game against Tampa Bay where he threw 6 touchdowns.
Yep. But if you go back and look, our offense what did we average? 19.2 points a game that year, and we went into the playoffs.
Yeah,
it's just I never thought he was that great. And you know what? Maybe Matt Nagy is a good offensive coordinator as long as he's working within the coach that is his head coach's system, because he sure can't design his own.
Yeah.
You know, and I don't even know if that's true. I'm just going off stuff I've read here, and I'm kind of catching the chat and listening to you guys. So, because I got a ton to say, because I ain't been on the show for it's been 3 weeks since I've been on an episode. And I had all this shit for last week lined up, man, about the prior game, plus this last game, plus the game coming up.
Yeah.
Too much going on up here, Peach.
Before Dan pulls me again, I'd love to hear Foster yell at me about my Ozzie Trapillo take. I'd love for that to happen.
Oh, my soapbox. I started that because I'm just like, you're going, oh, this for that pick, it's a bust. And then I was like, I said, man, I wonder if anybody, I can't remember, there was a guard. Was it Booker? Was there a guard Booker in the draft this year, past season?
The guy from Alabama, right?
Yeah. Because I said at one point, I said I wouldn't mind drafting him, and everybody's like, "You idiot! You don't use a pick for a guy that's going to that high of a pick for a guy that's going to sit on the bench." And I'm like, if he learns to play both guard positions and he takes Jonah Jackson's job by the end of the year, why not? Because all I've seen of Azie is that, like, the game last week, not this past one, not Sunday, the prior, I watched the all 22. He had 3 plays that were, I'll call them bad. 2 on running, 2 pass plays and 1 bad running. But they really didn't even affect the play, so they weren't bad. They were just minor mistakes he made. And then I watched the whole game, but I didn't pay attention to him enough. And I did catch some video footage of him at right tackle. And I'm like, I don't see how it appears to me that this guy's going to be able to play both positions. Poles loves his versatility. I'm not saying he's going to start at either one, but I got a feeling at some point he's going to be our starter at a position. What happens if we get 2 years from now, or Wright goes into his contract year and there's a problem there? This is all just speculation. It means nothing. But I sure like the depth for sure that I've seen on the field in preseason now than the last 5 freaking years.
At this point, I don't think it matters what Poles thinks about anything as far as the roster.
I'm going with the coach. I'm going with Ben Johnson too.
This
man.
is all Ben. I mean, $15 million a year.
I think the Bears would let Poles walk all day long before they let Ben Johnson leave.
At this point, I think you're right. But they wanted to align the two with, giving Poles a contract extension. But he's not making $15 million a year. I know that much.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
He cannot possibly be making that much money.
And there's another guy going back to the line from what I've seen of Newman. I know he's had a few plays, but he looks like he might be something that we could use too.
Yeah.
I must admit, because, when I watch the games, I am impressed with what they are doing with the offensive line.
Yeah.
How about the wide receiver blocking?
Yes, it's like, seem like the blocks are more clear. They know what their assignments are. And I mean, whether it's the first team, second team, or even third team, they seem like they understand their blocking assignments and it's not tricking them and confusing them. I mean, I seen that double team block that Armagaji did on that touchdown run. Double team block. It went up to the linebacker and creamed him, and it's like, I shouldn't say creamed, smashed him. And
that's what you said.
Right. So
Azie, I know what, and I like this too, right? I'm going with you, Long Pete, because getting to the second level of blocking and making the block.
Man, awesome.
When your quarterback's got that extra 0.5 of a second, things can change on the field, man. And I look
over the field.
Today. Yeah. I happened to catch today. What's his name? He used to be our backup quarterback. He was in the league for 30 years. He does the podcast.
Chase Daniel?
Did anybody see his from the other day?
Oh, yeah.
And just because he goes, yeah, Bears fans, you can be happy. It's okay because it's going to be a little different. So I think it appears right.
If we don't have a run game this season, I don't know that I would put that on the offensive line. I'm fairly confident in I think Thomas Brown is gone now, right? I can't remember. Is he still our offensive line coach?
No, you're talking about Chris
Morgan. Chris Morgan. Yeah. Thomas Brown was my bad. Chris Morgan. He's gone now. Okay.
Yes,
he's the absolute worst thing that could have possibly happened to us last year. I think the O-line had no idea what they were doing. I think some of that has to go down to coaching. They saw
100%.
It was awful. So I'm very glad that Chris Morgan is now gone.
Yeah.
I
He's been
think
here since Nagy.
I want to see us add another running back. I want to see us add someone who's proven they could do it. If we could get from the Redskins, Robinson.
Oh,
They're
Brian
shopping
Robinson.
him. Brian Robinson. He's big. He's 6'1". He's like 220 pounds, man.
I gotta disagree with you on that, Gage. But go ahead. I disagree.
I think he adds a lot in physicality. Roshan's down currently. Don't know what's going to go on with that, but I think Robinson would be a big addition to the team.
By the way, PJ, you said what?
I'm not even going to get into that. I have zero thought. I'm not even going
to disagree with Gage. I say that although I think Robinson's good, don't get me wrong. All the things you described about him, I agree about. I'm just not a fan of right now trading for a running back. Give me an average running back with this line we got. I'm not trying to give up a draft pick to get another running back. No.
I'm with you, PJ. And you know what? I followed Robinson heavily. He carried me a lot last year through my fantasy league. He really did, because my other backs were getting hurt. I think he got hurt, missed a couple games, but he made a difference like 7 times last year for me. So I get that, but I'm with PJ. I don't want to make that trade. And how much longer is his durability going to last? Because he's been used a lot the last 2 years. You know who I really wouldn't mind somehow getting? Check this out, man. Some Tin Pan Dog and some egg rolls and a glass of Zach Charbonnet, because he's a pretty good little. Yeah, I'll have some egg rolls, some Tin Pan Dong, and. But I don't want to make a trade. I think we could go through this, and I think with Kyle Manage, and if Roshan's healthy, something changed when he got hurt, and we talked about this before. When he got hurt last year, he was not the same ever since then. And even just some of the stuff, I think he's got a little zip more in his step again this year from a few things that I've seen. I know he's injured right now, but I don't even remember if it was practice. Did he play in that first game?
Who was this?
He's trying to promote Alvin
Kamara. You don't want Alvin Kamara. You don't want Alvin Kamara for a 5th. You got to pay him $15 million. Give me Kamara. Take your Charbonnet and shove it.
I saw a post, and yeah, you get the all-purpose out of Kamara, but I think we have Swift for that. But what is his name? Najee Harris. That's who I'm thinking of. Najee Harris has rushed for 1,000 yards every single one of his NFL careers.
3 yards at a time.
He is seen as he's seen as a bust, not a great running back. They let him walk. Alvin Kamara has never had 1,000-yard rushing season.
No.
If I could be wrong on this, but I am almost certain Alvin Kamara has never had 1,000-yard rushing season.
Yeah,
he's up like a producer right now. Look at him.
Like to all-purpose yards different. Yep, not a single.
Not rushing, but he's like Matt Forte. He probably gets 600 yards receiving a year. I'm sure he's had like a 1,600-yard season.
I was just going to say, I believe he's hit a 1,500-yard combined season.
Matt Forte at least got over 1,000 yards rushing though.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting at is DeAndre Swift can do anything for us out of the backfield. He obviously that's what he's there for, but we don't have the bruiser, big, tall. I want somebody that we can shove behind a fullback.
How about this?
3rd and goal and
Greg, we're playing pickleball, okay? He's
That's
never
Gage.
had
It's Gage.
Sorry, I'm mentally compromised. Gage. Alvin Kamara has never had a 1,000-yard rushing season, but he has never not had a 1,000-yard scrimmage season. He's gained at least 1,100 scrimmage yards since 2017 every year.
This is very interesting because 2 days ago, before the Bagent signing, I saw this Twitter feed going around. It was I don't even remember what the fuck it was. He didn't even have 1,000 subscribers, but he acted like he knew what was going on, and he said, "Ask me any question." And everyone was like, so he was saying that this guy on Twitter, whatever you want to call it, was saying that the Bears are in contract that the Saints don't like their quarterback situation, and they're in talks with the Bears for trading for Bagent and giving up Kamara and Cam Jones for Bagent and a third-round pick.
Is that why they just gave him the 2-year extension?
And that's why the first thing that came to my mind the next day was when he signed that was like, are they going to trade him? Because now he's got basically 3 years at, 10 under $11 million for the next 3 years to whatever team we trade him to.
The main team I thought of with, a sign and trade deal was the Saints because Spencer Rattler is not.
Yeah.
Well, let me say this real quick. I have no sympathy for the Saints because they had a chance to get Shador.
Who that?
They had a chance to get Shador and they chose not to.
Or Dylan Gabriel.
Yep. Man. So yeah, I don't have no sympathy for them.
I don't either.
They chose a 27-year-old rookie
for whatever politics they want to play and not go after Shador for whatever reason you want to call it. I'm not going to go there, but man, you got a team to run. Choose your battles wisely.
I want to touch back on the running back thing. I'm with Mikey and I'm with the Scrolls. The running back thing will shake out if it comes down to it. After this last preseason game and when roster cuts come, they'll find somebody. Or these, like, they're not really telling us everything about these injuries. I think Mike even mentioned we don't really know what's up with Menage. I'm not even sure about Roshan. So we got details today. Anything change on him?
I'm fine with Swift, Menangai, Wheeler, and
Rojo.
No, the special teams back. What the hell?
He's hurt too, right?
Homer's injured. Yeah.
Yep.
There's been radio silence with Roshan Johnson. I don't know. That's scary.
Totally. He's
his ankle could be. There could be a torn ligament. Like, I hate to be that guy that speculates, but like nothing. Radio silence.
Rojo's gone.
Oh, boy's on the injured reserve, right?
Who?
Number 30.
Homer.
Deion Hankins, the guy who got the starting reps against the Bills. Yeah, he's on injured reserve.
Yeah.
And why is Deion Hankins getting the starting reps over Ian Wheeler? That kind of pissed me off.
Maybe more of a bruiser, I guess. But I got an unpopular take. Before I would want to trade for a running back, I would rather bring back, what's that wide receiver we had who we turned into running back?
Cordero Patterson.
Oh, Patterson.
Patterson would be a fantastic.
Not Patterson.
No, don't even say it, bro. Don't even say it.
Yes.
Mr. Brickhands?
Oh, Venus?
Mr. Brickhands?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Bring him back.
Do not bring him
Do I have the authority to do this?
Please.
All right, guys.
Get this guy out. No way.
PJ,
Do I have the authority to do that to PJ?
PJ keeps going.
All right, I'll fix it.
The white.
I'm
Bigger,
just saying.
smaller.
I would because
You do not have the authority to do anything to PJ against his will.
You know what, Pete?
Is that what she said?
You know what? Maybe give it a shot.
I mean, honestly, he looked halfway decent as a running back. I'm not saying he should be your starter and all this other stuff. Don't get me wrong. I don't have no. But before I give up a fifth for a run, look, no. With this line we got, that's how confident I am. Maybe I'm just too confident right now because me looking at our offensive line right now, I haven't felt this good about our offensive line in a long time.
Like since
Gage, that's a serious card.
Dude,
Dan's too afraid to get the red parallels.
No, hold up. So my bar regular brought this to me.
I was
the
gonna
day after he muffed that off against the Titans. He brought me this card.
All right, my friend. I'll be right back.
Now you got Shorty started. Oh man,
I'm the master, guys. I'm the master baiter.
Josh Blackwell, meat slapping grinder.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Like to stroke my pussy, darling.
Kitty.
Oh, here it is. It's right on the top. Okay, look at this, my young man friend.
Here we go, Pete.
My young.
Like an hour and a half.
That's what she said.
It came authenticated.
Oh my God!
But what set is that?
This is the It's the 1 of 5 set.
That's not a Panini Prism, though. That's not a parallel.
This is the tops. This is the top set. This
Tops
is 1
is
of
irrelevant.
5. It's a gold-plated card.
That's not a
Gage.
downtown.
This is actually a shot from the first game of last season, which I was at, and this is card number 1 of 5.
I need it. I need it.
Only thing I'm saying is, it was good being on the show tonight.
Look, it is gold plated, Gage. Look how thick that card is.
I want it.
It's gold. You can't have it. It's 1 of 5. I own it.
How much are they?
I'm not going
What do I
to
gotta
say
do
that.
to
on
get
the
About
air.
$2.
That's fair. That's fair.
I'll
That's
text
fair.
it to you. I'll text it to you.
See, I'm not going to say that on the air.
Listen, yeah, no, I didn't realize. So,
Shorty, did you send me the keys to your house yet?
I did. Did you not get him?
if we want to stay on the running back conversation,
I have a social. You could just open up a new credit card, Foster.
All right.
I get it.
There's more, Gage.
Okay.
Credit cards.
I can keep going. I can go for days.
You really can go all night. So
Oh, not
Why don't you guys go start another show and PJ and I'll finish this one?
Yeah, you guys can finish this one, and we'll talk about cards on the side.
Hey, are you guys going to do the all 22s on Monday? Probably going to be too tough, huh?
It was Tuesday last year.
Was it?
We were planning
Yeah, it
on it.
was.
Yes,
I don't remember crap.
we were planning on doing the all 22, but we'll have to see what PJ's schedule is like. But I plan on doing it, so maybe we can still get J2K and Salmon to do it with me or something. Oh, this is my favorite, Gage. Same version, tops gold plated, signed. Look how thick that card is. It's gold plated all the way around.
I got to get my card game up.
It is hermetically sealed in this plastic container that it came in.
Talking about the thickness of things, huh?
I'm going to hermetically seal you.
So this card, go back to that, Carl. This card, if I can focus it correctly.
There you go. Stop back. To your left, right. There you go. Right. Go the other way.
There you go.
Right there.
2 of 25.
This is the 1989 throwback card.
That is fire.
Score or tops throwback card, I should say. Signed. This is the other one is worth more, but this one is my favorite. So maybe I don't have any kids, so maybe these will be yours one day.
Fucker, I keep trying to get him to adopt me.
You can buy an island with him.
Hopefully.
By the time he retires, you'll be able to buy an island with him.
No, I would rather have the card than an island.
Well, you can't adopt somebody that's older than you. You know that.
Are we dead set on the running back, or I have another topic of discussion, another position that's kind of plagued with injuries right now?
I think everybody's pretty much, stated their opinion. I see a bunch of stuff. Even, don't underestimate the enemy in our running back room. Mikey just said it'll be fine. The running back room will be fine.
So
I don't want to jump the gun on anything. Like it's like Cole says, man. So if there's something that wows him, he's going to make the trade anyway.
Okay, so
something wows him. It's his words.
We talked about the Vikings and the Lions. Let's talk about fuck Green Bay.
Shit, fuck Green Bay.
Yep, you heard it right there.
I thought you said you wasn't cussing this no more on the shows, man. What happened with that?
Telling you, he was so stupid. He was so unwise. He was like an unwise man.
What was that text you sent the other day?
About what?
About not cursing.
About what?
I know I read it in the text, man. Stop playing.
Pursing? What? No super chats? Oh, cursing. Oh, yeah. We're 2 hours into the show. Nobody's watching this that long. I waited that long.
Oh, okay. I thought you said not at all, or something about viewership or something.
Yeah, well, we'll see what happens.
Okay.
I mean, should we chat? Let's make a chat poll, Carl. Should we swear or not swear on this channel?
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
On
That's
this
right.
channel or this episode on the channel?
On the
This
channel
show.
at all. Should we not swear
Oh
on the
my
show?
God.
Should the British Bears and Bears Country podcast not swear on Bears Country Productions at all?
You know what? I'm going to tell you a quick story. So that's kind of like when people start dating, because they're not themselves, and then sometimes you get into a relationship, and a year later you find out who the person really is, and then it's not the person you met. So I'm just going to be who the fuck I am.
I fucking agree with you. Let's see what chat thinks.
The mic drop.
100% no. 100% no. Oh, it's changing. As Foster
Because
leaves,
no one is voting. There's a live chat poll, everyone.
as Foster
65
leaves all the
61 guys in the chat.
Foster or PJ.
I'm standing here
What the
listening.
hell is that in the background on Foster's?
What was that, Foster?
Yeah, was that like organs or something?
That?
No, on your bed.
Yeah, that's like there's like human organs.
That's a
on your
cow.
bed.
That's a cow.
Yep.
He chopped up a cow. He's got livestock in his bed.
I was, I don't have the paneling anymore, Pete. So I was cow tipping in Michigan,
He mutilated Miss Piggy.
and I just I needed some. I'm German, dude.
Foster
We
broke
don't know
it
how to
down,
cook.
literally.
If we can't like grind up meat and stuff it into an animal casing, we don't know how to cook. Eat some fucking potato salad and shit. So I just thought I'd bring some home and stuff some meat on my bed tonight.
Mm-hmm.
That's what she said.
You said you want to stuff.
Wow. Is this
He's
a
making
grinder advertisement?
Yeah, he's making sausages out of Miss Piggy back there.
I might even do a meatloaf in honor of Cliff.
Man, that was a good
By
trip
the way-
to Minnesota, huh?
By the way, Cliff is not here tonight. I
noticed
texted him to ask him if he was okay. He didn't respond.
Well, I wasn't on a show 2 weeks in a row. He's getting pissed.
Oh, he did. He said, "Oh, he's okay." That's all I want to know. Cliff is okay. Cliff Victoria is okay, guys. Don't worry about
That's
him.
good to see Zach Sullivan. I haven't seen him in a while either.
That's actually good to know, because if Cliff ain't here, then I mean, like out of anybody,
Haven't
he's
seen
only been
Bruja
here
stepping
every
in a
fucking
while.
week for 3 years plus.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't
Well,
think
yeah,
I've ever.
So you guys.
I'm
Foster's tripping.
I'm texting back to Cliff. We don't think we've ever not seen you in our show.
Steve, me, man.
So
some of these guys I haven't seen in a while. So thanks for joining us, guys. Appreciate it. Good seeing you guys again.
listen, it's awesome to have every one of you guys in here tonight. Zach Sullivan, thanks for joining us again. Tony Moy, it's football time, my friend.
Yes.
O'Toole, Lions fan, respectful as all hell. One of our favorite guests.
Yes.
In chat. Thank you, O'Toole, for joining us again. I know it's not the Lions, but the fact that you're here is awesome. You're talking football with us. Steve Me, you guys are all fucking awesome. So you're in Dublin, Steve Me?
Dublin's in the Hales.
So if you're in Dublin, you got to check out the British Bears show that we do live every Tuesday, 9 p.m. your time, I believe.
British Bear?
The British Bears. Yeah, they're.
But yeah, guys, thank you guys so much for joining us, man.
Absolutely, everybody.
But I do want to touch on this though. Those games, I mean, that last game, seeing as though you guys haven't talked about it. I'm telling, I like Ben Johnson, man. I like Ben Johnson.
That's what she said.
Yeah, I like Ben Johnson.
Did anyone see Kay Adams' interview with Ben Johnson and the wide receivers? Dude,
No, I did not see that yet.
good. Don't torture yourself. Like Kay Adams is so.
Right, I pulled him to save everyone from that because I know it's going to be very painful.
No, you want to say?
Chat, should we do a new chat poll? Should Dan be let back on his own show? All right, I'll fix it again. Sorry, viewer discretion is advised.
Kay Adams is so hot that if I was being requested to be interviewed by her, like Ben Johnson or DJ Moore was, I would be like, nope, I can't do it. Like I could not control myself.
You do it, bro.
Just staring at her while I'm drooling.
You do it.
Like, oh my God. She's so hot, my wife would understand.
There's something wrong with everybody.
And
PJ.
she's dating Daniel Jones.
I know. I should have went out with her.
I'm dead ass.
I knew it.
Why do I look green? What is with my? Let me try this.
It's been happening all night, by the way.
I'm right there with you, Daniel.
I just gotta say,
right there with you, Danny.
Some guys just get
Daniel.
Yeah, I don't know why I said Daniel. I'm looking at Daniel Jones. I'm right there.
What, Peach?
I said some guys just get lucky. If Daniel Jones is dating her,
dude,
some guys
if
just
Daniel Jones
between his contract and her, he's the luckiest man to ever be alive.
Right, right.
The butterfly effect. The butterfly effect, right? The Giants decided to pay Daniel Jones instead of Saquon Barkley. Saquon Barkley wins a Super Bowl. Daniel Jones gets a beautiful woman. It's very strange.
I'm picking Daniel Jones's life over Saquon's right now.
Daniel Jones is the most. He's the weirdest looking guy. Like he's got like these black eyeballs and just what? Kay Adams is dating him.
The luckiest guy in the world. But I gotta admit,
man, I'm the luckiest man in the world, dude.
Kay Adams is kind of skinny though. Sorry. She might need to eat a couple of cheeseburgers or something.
A couple cheeseburgers.
Did you see what I said here, PJ?
That's why I didn't go out with her, Peach. I just couldn't do it. Dude. You know how I am.
Right on scrolls. I'm telling you, she's cute, but man, I was looking at her arm when she was talking to Ben Johnson. I was like, man,
yeah,
that is kind of skinny, bro. There's a reason that we don't see the whole body shot, I guess. This is the time we need Aldo and his weather forecast.
Yeah.
That's all I gotta say.
Well,
for those of you who questioning my opinion right here, get Aldo to show you the weather forecast. Those women.
Anyone who hits me up.
Listen, I mean, Kay Adams to me is just. I know that when she was on NFL AM, my camera is bugging out of me right now. When she was on NFL AM, and then she left. When she came back, she looked like she had a bunch of plastic surgery done, and she looked really skinny. I will agree with you on that.
She's not back on NFL Good Morning Up.
No, she does a show on YouTube called Up and Adams.
Okay, all right.
And that makes me think Up in Adams or Up and Adams because
that's what he said.
And Adams.
Yeah.
Holy.
That's what Daniel Jones said.
That's not even the right opener, the closer anymore.
It's
Yeah, somebody stop me. Thank you. I need to shut up about Kay Adams.
I cannot call him Shorty. What's his name?
Shorty. That's his name.
Fucking Dan.
Let's just
let's just is that guy talking about you in the video or in that clip?
No, nobody knows him.
There's no way. And if
No.
they did, that would be insanity.
So that guy is one of the biggest Chicago sports,
Yeah,
broadcasters.
I've watched them.
He has no idea who I is. Oh, let's just give a moment.
I don't even know who he is.
Are
Let's
we?
just give a
Oh, we're back. We're back.
Oh, by the way, let's get to this. Carl.
Was that Jordan Love?
Wait, get back to that.
Go to that picture.
that
Top
Jordan
row,
Love?
fourth picture. Top row, fourth picture.
Yeah,
Top row, fourth
yeah.
picture.
I thought third picture, but
No. Go to the fourth. Go to the fourth. One more over. One more over.
he's in large image.
Hold on.
Dan can't hear anything right now.
This one.
No, go to the fourth one.
Get the drool off the left side of your
Wait,
face.
at,
Shorty. You're drooling right here.
Sorry. This one.
Yes.
Sorry. Hey, Barry.
See that? She need a couple of cheeseburgers.
Nah, maybe a couple. Yeah,
Wait.
I rest my case.
I don't know. I'll
maybe
give her
a
a
couple.
stuff.
I'll give you some there.
I digress.
She needs some bratwursts.
Let's just look
She
at
needs
this
some
one.
greasy cheeseburgers.
This is
bro.
the one. Ugh.
Oh, see, that's what I'm saying. I mean, she's cute. Don't get me wrong. She's cute.
I wouldn't be able to even focus. I wouldn't be able to have a conversation with her.
You would break her.
Blah, 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 blah,
I
blah.
must break. What was it? Ivan Drago, Rocky.
Yeah.
I must break you.
Yeah.
You figured that, Shorty, because you're barely having one now.
Yeah, I mean, sir. What'd you say?
Stay seated, Jordy. We don't need you to stand up.
Steve saying I can't stand up right now. One eye salute. 100%. But yeah, so I highly recommend staying away from Kay Adams. She's not good for your health, guys.
I'm going to have to call her live on the show, see if I can get a hold of her.
Gage says,
it's not some steak place in New Orleans, though. Never mind.
Gage says, I'd crawl 1,000 miles of barbed wire in the Saharan desert just to hear Kay Adams fart through a walkie-talkie. I'd do that just to smell her fart. Oh my goodness. Anyway.
So what are the results of the chat poll that are shocking? Because I haven't voted, I haven't looked at nothing.
Let's see. What does it come down to? 62 right now says yes, we should swear. So
no, that's not what it says.
It's the opposite.
The question says
not swear.
Should BCP not swear on any video? And 56% said no. It is 62. It's changing.
It's changing
They
in
keep
real
saying-
time.
The majority says yes, we shouldn't swear. That's insane.
Wow.
Changes.
Well, poop. That's just stinky.
Isn't Kay Adams just a nice young gal? Like,
Isn't
it
Kay
just
Adams
changes the whole show.
Just a sweetie pie. Oh my goodness. Can I vote again? So we talked about the Vikings and the Lions. Let's talk about the Packers.
Let's just skip them.
Is or is not Jordan Love injured right now? You're muted, PJ.
They might be better off if he is.
PJ, you're muted.
Yeah, sorry about that. I don't know. I'd rather talk about Micah Parsons possibly going there. Wow.
It took us 2.5 hours to get to what we talked about backstage, by the way, Gage, Shorty.
Yeah, I really haven't kept up with what's going on with Jordan Love, if I'm being honest.
Who's crazier, the Packers or the Cowboys?
I think, well, did you see what Jerry Jones said about Micah's agent?
No.
When Jerry Jones reached out to offer the contract extension or whatever number they had, their agent said, Am I allowed to swear or no?
Yes.
Fuck you.
He said, "Go fuck yourself," or "Shove it up your ass" was maybe the exact quote, but he cussed. Yes, shove it up your ass. Go fuck yourself. We don't want the offer. So he will definitely be somewhere else. Green Bay, Micah Parsons, I feel like is a little more outspoken than a Green Bay Packer typically is. He's a little more like media forward, not afraid to speak his mind than what Green Bay will typically put up with. They didn't like when Aaron Rodgers did it. And along with his production, I'm sure that's a reason why he's gone now. But I don't know that Micah. I'm not more worried about the Packers too much with Micah. Without Micah, I think our problems are going to be bigger than pass rush this year.
I don't think that the Packers would make a trade like that because they have never historically been a team to, make some kind of ridiculous trade.
I heard they made the offer already.
They did. That's what I thought too.
Yeah.
Nothing concrete, just
fifth.
Twitter bullshit. I'll pull it up.
All right.
2 firsts and what's his name? 2 firsts, a fifth, and that is it Gray? The guy they already got? Gary.
Rashawn Gary.
No, it wasn't Rashawn Gary. It was a terrible player.
You can't get rid of Gary. You can't get rid of Rashawn Gary.
I'm just telling you what I heard last night.
I think if they offered Rashawn Gary and a first-round pick, the Cowboys are biting on that. I'm taking it over what Micah sitting on the bench and talking crap the rest of the season. I think.
Did him and
Rashawn
Dak
Gary is
get
a
into
great
it?
player.
Him and Dak got to do it the other day, right?
I'm not sure on that. I would believe it for sure, but Dak is also the most overpaid quarterback in the NFL. Well, I put him, Jordan Love, and I mean Jordan Love is better than them, but in the overpaid sense, Dak Prescott, Daniel Jones, and Jordan Love are all in a specific category of making way too much money
the
for
highest
what they.
paid quarterback.
I just don't like spending any of my breath on the Cowboys or the Packers unless we're talking about Jack Sanborn.
You guys ain't got to believe me, but I think if I was an NFL player and I was pretty good, Dallas is one team I would not want to play for.
Yeah, no, I agree. Not until Jerry Jones dies.
Well, I wouldn't put it in those terms, but I feel you on that. But yeah, but I mean,
You no longer can think and have control of that team.
Yeah,
jeez.
It'll be here soon.
Man,
another season or two.
That guy, man, I'm telling you, I'm surprised that people actually go to play for him. Like, nah.
Well, after that clip of him talking about one of his running backs,
Yeah, he couldn't do it.
I don't know about that clip.
You don't know about that clip? He's talking about Deuce Vaughn. The dude's like 5'6" or 5'8", and he's like, "Oh man, he's tiny, but he's got a
big dick." Is that what he
yeah,
said?
yeah. You didn't see that, man? That was last offseason, last training camp. Jerry Jones was sitting up in the stands, and someone was recording next to him, and he's just like, "Man, that one over there." He's like, he's little, but
jeez.
Is that a new poll, Carl? Did you just redo the poll? You're trying to get more. Did we lose last time? You're trying to get a better result?
Yeah.
Zach Sullivan couldn't interpret it, so I just redid it.
Thanks, Zach. Now,
there you go.
Nobody's going to vote now. Screw it. We're not voting again, you bastards.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Jerry Jones is something else. I will say that much. And he's getting up there. He's getting a little loony now, right? So, yeah, I don't know. I don't think that we should be trading for anyone right now. We shouldn't be wasting draft capital. I'm sticking firm with PJ on his beliefs on that right now. Now is time to keep building through the draft. Go ahead, Foster.
How many guys are going to get cut next week within like 3 or 4 days? I know they say it's one, but you know in advance. Remember we went through this when they changed it? So how many guys are going to be released? I forgot what the figure was. A ridiculous amount. I just there's going to be a lot of there's going to be a lot of movement due to injury.
So
we're already at that stage.
And what's wrong with Austin Booker? Go ahead, Gage.
Speaking of injury, defensive back wise, fearful as I am, there's a guy that we drafted this season that I don't think I've been higher on defensive back wise anyone for a long time.
I know, but he's been nowhere to be found.
He's had it said personal injuries. He was at training camp for a short time today. He was there today. And Zaw Frazier has
it's actually Zay.
Zay Frazier has the athleticism of Marshawn Lattimore in the frame of Richard Sherman. And
the weight of K. Adams.
Yes. Fair. But I mean, we've got Kyler to hold down the nickel. Jalen Johnson plays the run. Amazing.
That is hot though.
Yeah. Fair enough. But I'm very excited to see this guy play ball in a Bears uniform.
I am too, and I've been wondering where he's been, and I'm just waiting
for personal reasons, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, personal reasons. So whatever. I mean,
he is the last chance you guy, yeah. He's one of the last chance. I want to say he's one of the last chance you guys.
I think he'll be fine.
He came through that last chance you pipeline of teams.
And I say he'll be fine because he's long and lanky, kind of like Al Harris, his position coach. So I'm sure he'll train him up in the way that he played. So I think he'll be fine. Especially seeing as though we lost Smitty.
King Pookie Nation, what's up? Thanks for joining us tonight, my friend.
What's up, man?
Good to see you again. Timothy Rigar, thank you for joining us.
Yeah.
I have been waiting to see Zay Frazier for a while now, and we haven't heard anything of him. I'm hoping that everything that you're saying is correct, and we can get him on track here and see what we have in him, because I was kind of vocal about wondering, let's put him at punt returner with his speed.
I agree.
Let's see if he can return punts, right, Gage?
I want to see them let him do whatever. I think if you put at 6'3", if he can put NFL size on his body, he's a great candidate with his length for safety in the future. If you don't want to play him at corner, but he's fast, man. He's on my Madden team. One of the fastest cards in the game.
Nice.
Love Zay Frazier.
What about Luther Burden as your punt returner?
I would rather have him.
Gage?
Because that's valid. I love Luther Burden. You can see I got my little tag down there, Luther Burden, Rookie of the Year. I think he was a first round talent all day long. I think if there were more teams that need, I have him top 20 talent in the draft. And the value that we got out of this kid, the fact that I haven't kept up with training camp as much as I want to, but I heard them talking in the game about, the team giving him crap about his run blocking the first day of training camp. And he looked like an animal out there in that preseason game. So I'm high on him. I think he's shifty. The catch he had right on the right side of the field, he just runs around. I want to say it was one of the Bills' safeties. It's nothing.
Seeing as though you're a fan of him, Gage, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
If the Bears, well, let me rephrase it. If Henderson would have been available to the Bears at pick 39 instead of being drafted by the Patriots at 38, and Bears draft him at 39, with the 41st pick, do you think they would have went and still got Luther Burden?
Interesting question.
Yeah, I think they still are taking best available. I think Ben Johnson has enough sway, and I think he likes Luther Burden enough that if he's still there, they're taking him. And I don't know, maybe they try to make another move at that point and get another pick somewhere in the draft. But I think either way, Luther Burden, their plan was for him to be a Chicago Bear if he fell.
Really? Okay.
So, Gage,
agree.
were you aware that the Bears tried to trade up to pick 38? It was verified. The Patriots released a video on their YouTube channel. It was Born in Foxborough, wherever it is. And the Bears tried to trade up from 39 to 38 at the cost of a 7th-round pick. And the Patriots declined that because they wanted Trayvon Henderson. But so did the Bears.
Hey, I wish we would have got Judkins and Burden.
Well, Judkins is in legal trouble now, so I'm glad we didn't. But I wanted.
I forgot about that.
Well, probably if he would have came to the Bears, he probably wouldn't have got illegal.
Well, wait, no, Judkins was cleared today. It's over.
Yeah, very recently. The Cleveland Browns are now the Cleveland Case Beaters.
Yes, because as soon as he got cleared, there's another case for somebody else. Kid you not, look it up. It was today.
And they signed the kid from Texas too, right? Isaiah Bond.
Yeah, another guy who just
the Cleveland Case Beaters.
Where they dismissed his.
Yeah,
case.
you got the shot. You got Watson too, man.
Yeah, Watson's the ringleader, getting all the massages by Kay Adams. Little Kay Adams massage.
I still think if the Bears would have drafted Deshaun Watson, none of that would ever came out because it's normal fucking here every day.
And Pace would still be the GM.
Hey, one more question.
Just,
Dan, are you trading? Are you trading either one or both of your football cards for a Kay Adams massage?
Why?
No, not a massage.
Okay, you missed it.
I'm not.
We're not going no further, Shorty. We're gonna leave it right there. Right there, bro.
I'm not a. If I get a massage, it's for a reason. It's not for that. So I'm not gonna. I would never ask Kay for that. It would have to be for marriage.
I take the massage.
Wait a second. Do we want to drive that nail home? Is that the trade you're making?
This guy, man,
He's hard for certificate.
He's walking on a wild side right now. We got to calm him down.
Well, they're both going to be worth millions one day. So I figure out which one is the best.
Man,
good question though. Yeah, I just think that fuck the Packers. That's all I have to say.
No, we know where your mind is, bro. We already know.
What kind of?
He can only think about fucking two things: the Packers and somebody else.
My wife.
Yeah.
Going back to the Packers, like you said, I'm excited to see the team dynamic this year after I think it was Aaron Jones comes out and calls basically the entire receiver room garbage.
No, I didn't see that.
No, not Aaron Jones. Josh Jacobs. I think it was. It's yeah.
Aaron just is on the
their current running back.
Yeah.
Quote.
Comment of the night, and Skrulls gets it again, PJ. Kay Adams was smiling in Roman DJ's face, so why wouldn't Shorty have a shot? He's just as handsome as those guys.
That's kind of my point, is that she just looks at everyone like that. You're like, oh, she wants to fuck me right now, doesn't she? Like, I look at her talking to Cole. She's like interviewing Cole Kmet. I'm like, she wants to Cole Kmet. I'm watching her interview Ben Johnson. I'm like, oh, she wants to Ben Johnson. I'm watching an interview fucking DJ Moore and Roman Duze. I'm like, she wants a threesome.
Shorty's in his feelings, man.
Hey, Gage, it has nothing to do with where Dan's or Shorty's mind goes. Nothing to do with that. It's all Kay's expressions.
he looks at it going, yeah, that's how she look at me too. Yeah.
Dude, like I told you about the story about me like meeting Jennifer Aniston, and she like we like passed each other, and she smiled at me, and she was, when you smile at somebody, you're passing them in the hallway, you're like, hey, how you doing? Yeah. And then she was like, and I passed her. Then I passed her like a half an hour later, and she was like, again. I was like, There was something there.
You know that's what
We got a connection.
That's what common courteous Americans do on a daily basis.
Right. That's why
you're not used to seeing that, are you?
That was my point to saying that if she wanted to interview me for any reason, I'd have to decline it because she would see right through my face, like,
she'd be sitting there smiling at him, Peach, and then she'd realize this fucking shorty dude's looking right through my clothes, the prick.
Man.
And the smile would go away from her face.
Also, we already said Kay Adams is dating Daniel Jones for the Indianapolis Colts now.
Did I tell you guys I changed my name to Daniel Jones?
Yeah.
Dude, can we just pull up a picture of Daniel Jones? I mean, what the fuck? Like, that's like, you know, when you're walking down the street and you see that hot chick, like that fucking fat short guy, you're like, what the fuck? That's Kay Adams with Daniel Jones.
It fucking happens every day driving around my own damn neighborhood.
So Josh Jacobs said, he said we've got a great group of he said we got a really young group of receivers and each of them can be special in their own way. But we need a number one receiver. And Dontavian Wicks reposted on social media with a bunch of laughing emojis and a thumbs down. And then Jaden Reed also tweeted about it and was criticizing fans for bashing their own receivers and then deleted it. So just a little...
Eight wide receivers in 3 years.
This is Kay Adams' boyfriend, guys. If what you're saying is true,
he just looks like a little kid in his helmet.
Maybe,
what?
Maybe he's a stud.
Hey, Shorty, you got a shot, bro.
Yeah, I was gonna say, why are you so hurt over this? Like, come on,
shot,
man. Come on, man.
You
got a shot, bro. I mean, Shorty, you're gonna leave a bad depression on these people, dude.
I'm just saying, Shorty, you got a shot, except for the millions of dollars that you behind, but other than that, man, looks wise, you got a shot, bro.
When Caleb Williams wins MVP this season and wins us a Super Bowl, cash in those cards, and you've got it.
Shorty's got that 1 in 100 million shot. Like,
I'll be eating the corn out of her shit when she's 80 years old. Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm not saying that. You just got maybe. I don't know. Man, maybe if you're the one that goes and takes care of her. He's going to change at 65 or 70. He's going to change his
Daniel
profession,
Jones is a
become a
busy
professional
guy.
caretaker just to take care of.
Oh, that's funny.
Hey, you'd be smiling and looking that goofy too if she was your girlfriend. You had all that freaking money.
Nah, that'd be my O face right there. This would be my O face.
I'd be dead in about 6 weeks.
That would be my O face right there. What's going on right now? Is this Kay Adams? I'm dead.
Hey, bring up one of your dogs, man. I love the dog. I love the dog, dude.
Oh, I don't have those on my computer.
I love the dogs, and I just.
I know you were the one that.
I've commented on every comment on every dog video you've done, and I'm doing the one from last year, like 3 years in a row or whatever it is. I always pull them up for a laugh. I always pull those up for a laugh, dude, just a laugh.
You actually inspired me to make more of those. That's why I did them, because of that.
I love it, man. The Ben Johnson one, that dog's just fucking. He's just like Shorty. He's begging everybody to fucking do something before it's too late. Bosser, can you come and put a metal roof? DJ, if I ever see you again.
Oh, wait, here. I got it for you. Oh, wait, I got to remove this.
Oh,
hold on. I got it for you, buddy.
I still pull up the original one, dude. Oh, I'm getting kind of old here, man.
I got it for you.
I'm sick of hearing about the 85 Bears.
Here you go.
Ben Johnson. All my friends at the dog park still keep talking about Mike Ditka. Could you please put a muzzle on their snouts by becoming the next greatest Bears head coach of all time? Thank you.
I want to see him get pissed off and start going off though later in the year if things go a little.
Oh my goodness.
He kind of reminds me of
Scrolls.
Bill Walsh. Is that his name? Am I saying
Bill
that correct?
Bill
Yeah,
Walsh?
for the Niners.
49ers, yeah.
Yeah, because of his pursuit of excellence. It's like attention to detail, and I really am liking it.
Wait, are you talking about the dog?
No, I'm talking about Ben Johnson. But no, it's like, I mean, because if you guys can remember back when we was first talking about, the hire, I was wondering whether or not he would be a leader of men, and he's shown that. And his pursuit of perfection, I think, is what the Bears needed, because claim they want harder coaching and tougher coaching, and it's like, man, this guy right here. I mean, I am really impressed with what he's doing, because you see it in the O line. You see it even in Luther Burden coming down and making blocks. I mean, you're seeing this pursuit of perfection, and that's what I'm really liking, man.
He's proven that he's not a leader of men or a pint of men. He's a gallon of men.
It's kind of like Gage. It's kind of like a couple coaches we had here before. I think their names were Ditka and Smith.
Hi, Caleb Williams. Bears all-time single-season passer is Eric Kramer with 3,838 yards, 29 touchdowns, and 10 interceptions. Could you please get over 4,000 yards, over 30 touchdowns, and under 10 interceptions? Thank you.
I gotta say, man, that fucking dog knows his stats.
He does.
Doesn't he?
Knows his
He's
stats,
a fucking
man.
superstar.
Just right to the point. Every video, he ain't fucking around because we don't know. He's been around a long
Strange
time.
thing is, he sounds an awfully lot like Shorty.
No, he does not.
He doesn't. He sounds better than Shorty usually does.
He's my son, PJ. He should. He's taking on my role.
He has more gray hair than you.
Wait, those genes is the problem.
I got one more for you. Hold on.
Half dog, half Shorty.
Man,
I got one more for you. How about this? This is a good one. Oh fuck, I fucked it up. Hold on. Hold on.
Absolutely, Steve. Me.
There we go. This is it.
Roma Dunze. Johnny Morris is our all-time leading receiver with 559 pathetic yards. Could you please put that pathetic record to bed with maybe 10 to 15,000 yards? Thank you.
So polite too. He's just thanking him in advance.
Overlooking DJ Moore, bro.
He's such a good boy.
Yeah, because DJ's got a little start already, and he's about halfway there.
Yeah. He's my boy.
So have DJ break it.
By the way, he's dying of both.
Break DJ's record, and then I don't know.
I would like to see Luther Burden and Rome just blow DJ out of the water in receiving yards and make it to where we could trade him for something. That is my ideal future scenario for those two receivers.
But if they blow him out the water, you're not going to get much from him.
That's true.
So the likely scenario is, or the better scenario would be for DJ to have outstanding numbers. They have impressive numbers, with room to grow, and then you can get more for DJ in the trade. Although that contract, well, that's a sweet contract.
It's a good contract. It's a really good contract.
That's gonna make the deal easier to make.
Yeah.
And I'm with you, Pete. I agree. But it's going to shake out either way, because you know what? What if we got a problem and Dunze or Burden breakout, and then they want all this fucking money? So I mean, that's why I like Poles, man. You got to admit this. You look. I don't care what.
No, he's done a great job. Like Jalen Johnson,
he'll try things that maybe we even know are going to be tough. Well, maybe we're because we don't see everything like. What's his name? The dude from Pittsburgh. Just he'll try to things, but he looks at everything, and he's never not looking. Somebody seems to always be looking.
Yeah.
Wheeling. You anything to make this team better, and he's gonna usually, you're gonna take some chances, but he won't. I love what he said earlier. You know, he said it when he came in. Stuff would have to wow me. I got to remember that. You know, he's going to have to get wowed, and especially after taking a couple beatings on some of the moves he made. But it's a learning process. I always say that our previous GM just spent 7 years here learning how to be a GM for his next GM position. And
how long did we sign Zacchaeus for? Do you know, Gage?
3. I think he's
1 year. Wow.
I think
no.
Carl says 1.
I think it's 2.
Oh, Carl says 1.
Is it just 1?
Yeah, it's a 1 year deal.
Wow. Because he's showing up. I'm telling you, he's showing up.
I knew he would be because they could have done more with him in Washington, dude.
Don't quote me on this because this could be very much wrong, and I don't know if it was a joke I saw on Twitter, but it's possible that Nate Davis is getting paid more money by the Chicago Bears than Zacchaeus is this year.
I'm not huge.
No. Last year was Nate Davis last year.
It could be pretty. No.
He only signed for 3 years, $30 million. And last year,
right. You're right. Yeah. No,
I'm not huge on
because there was a. I could have to go back and look. I thought that was a 4-year deal with the third year being totally easily to get rid of him, and that's the only reason kept him last year going into the season. Okay.
Well, Gage, why do you say that about Zacchaeus?
I'm short, so I can't. I don't know why I'm hype biased so much on receivers.
Don't worry
he's
about
5
your
foot.
height,
He's 5'8".
Who?
Zacchaeus.
Zacchaeus. Wow. He's 5'8", and I don't know that there's been a successful receiver that short.
How tall is Luther Burden?
How tall was Steve Smith Sr.?
He's 5'11". He's 5'11", I believe.
Steve Smith Sr. is probably
3 inches makes a big difference.
Steve Smith Sr. was probably like 5'8" or 5'9", and they listed him at 5'10" or 5'11".
No, Steve Smith apparently was 5'9".
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, and he's really and he's really 5'8", Carl.
Steve Smith was 5'9", correct me if I'm wrong, but he was like 220. Zacchaeus is 198 pounds, I believe.
That's more than Steve Smith. AI is saying that Steve Smith was 195.
180. And he was really 180 or 185. Because he said
just
he talked
looks
about
small,
hey
man.
guys.
He just looks like
But he's been our camp standout.
Steve Smith has talked about this because his weight's fluctuated. And at his best, he was really 5'8", about 185 pounds. There's a video out there with him saying this. And he said that he got as heavy as 203, and that's kind of when he slowed down. He lightened up the following season. Because remember, he was kind of going to be out of the NFL, and then all of a sudden he came back.
I can see I get what you're saying. I don't know, man. I would like a tall guy, especially for Caleb. I like a tall guy that's going to go out there and get a ball. But
I watched enough of him, Gage, last year because I had 3 other Washington players, and I probably used a couple of them.
Wow. So this is going to have to be a YouTube short somehow, some way. The Chicago Bears in 2025 are paying Nate Davis more money than the Wizard of OZ.
It was
Olamide Zacchaeus. Zacchaeus is on a 1 year, $1.2 million deal. Where are we?
I'm almost positive that was a 4-year deal because we got rid of him after 3.
No,
you gotta look it up.
So you guys are high on Zacchaeus, yeah?
I
He's our camp standout.
I liked it the minute they signed him for multiple reasons.
I didn't like it that fast.
He definitely could have done more in Washington. I watched too much Washington just because of Dan Sanders.
Oh, with Jaden Daniels, you mean?
Yes.
Oh my God, this guy is still mad that the Redskins are running a smear campaign to hide their sexual predator owner.
I drafted Jaden Daniels as my backup quarterback, Shorty. He played in every game for me last year. Except for
Who cares about your fantasy team?
You're out of here,
I won my fantasy league. No one gives a rat's ass. Aldo Gandia won't trade me Jaden Blue.
Get in a guillotine. Get in a guillotine lead and make the championship.
I think we should just bring back the guillotine in real life. That would solve a lot of issues.
Agreed. Who are we running? Who are they running a smear campaign on?
The former Redskins owner,
Shorty
Dan
after
Snyder,
tonight.
is a sexual predator.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
So they
All
said,
right.
okay, we'll change the team from the Redskins to the Commanders. That didn't work. All right, let's fire him. Still didn't work.
all
All
the
right,
Native
let's give him a
American-
good quarterback. Remember when we were evaluating Jane Daniels coming out and we saw the footage in LSU of him trying to run QB sneaks and he would just get obliterated? Now in preseason he can't get touched. It's weird behavior, man. It's just weird stuff.
Let me read this real quick, guys.
Getting ready to replace Mahomes.
It says
That was a little
Nate Davis-
Mahomey, Foster.
says Nate Davis signed a 3-year, $30 million contract with the Chicago Bears in March 2023, which included a $19.25 million in guaranteed money. However, Davis was released by the Bears in November of 24 after losing his starting role and struggling with injuries and performance issues. The team paid him the remaining guaranteed portion of his contract rather than keeping him on the roster. Now, I'm not disputing what Carl says as far as that dead cap hit of $2 million, but we did only sign him for a 3-year contract, and it was $30 million.
Okay.
Yeah,
Signed somebody-
both Spotrac and Over the Cap are reporting that Nate Davis has a $2 million cap hit on the 2025 Chicago Bears.
Yeah.
PJ, thank you for verifying that. The salary cap is a myth.
This guy. Wait, Zach. Wait, there was a conspiracy theory with Washington.
Tried to tell you.
I love how you pontificate, Carl. Right along with me.
Am I wrong?
Are you
Every
right?
day, dude. Every day.
Was I wrong about Ozzie Trapillo? No. Was I wrong
Yes.
about Dan Snyder?
Yes, you are
No.
wrong.
But did any of you guys see or predicted that Theo Benedict would be doing as well as he's doing?
No, fuck no.
Is he doing well?
I think so. I think
Or is
he's doing
Ozzie
well.
You're out of here, Carl. Let
is
him
the
finish.
56
Let him finish.
50
Is he
overall pick?
finished? Let him finish.
Yeah, I just think. I mean, I'm surprised. I mean, I know we talked about him a little bit last year before he got injured, but I didn't expect him to do as well as he's doing this year. And even Braxton Jones looks better. I'm telling you, I'm liking what Ben Johnson is doing with that line, man.
Does Braxton look better?
Yes.
So Braxton didn't win a rep. He just didn't lose a rep against the Bills twos while he's literally falling back on every play. Yes, he didn't allow a pressure according to PFF.
Well, he stepped back. I mean, he got pushed back a little bit,
back.
but he finally set his anchor. If you guys look, I mean, if you really look at him, he finally set his anchor to where the defensive end wasn't gaining no more ground.
But did he
So
do that
gave
against
up some
Gregory
ground.
Russo?
I'm sorry? What'd you say?
I facetiously asked you if he did that against Gregory Russo. I mean, it was against inferior competition. Let's call a spade a spade.
Yeah, I'm not. I mean,
Let's see Braxton against George Karlaftis.
Let's see what happens here as the season goes in.
Let's see what Braxton Jones does against Jonathan Grenard.
I see Braxton attempting to improve his weakness, and I'm gonna say, not just Johnson and the coaches. I think he's got a guy tuning in his ear, going, "Oh no, you got to make sure that you do this."
That's the saving grace, Foster.
It's for
I
the whole
wasn't going to
line.
make the argument for
everybody
anyone.
on that line, just having him in the locker room
Yeah.
because he's seen everything.
Honestly, if the Bears had the cojones, if Ozzie Trapillo was as good as Braxton, they would just say, "Okay, Ozzie, you're going to start. We're going to lose games because you're a rookie and you're switching from right to left. I don't care. You're going to learn next to our Hall of Fame left guard, and you're going to get better because we drafted you with the 56th overall fucking pick."
So who's starting at left tackle game one against the Vikings?
Braxton Jones, it's a foregone conclusion.
Okay, it's already done. They've already said it.
No, may as well
100%
have.
guarantee.
May as well have. Your
Okay.
56th overall pick is taking backup team 2 reps against third
Okay.
stringers at right tackle.
Okay.
It's over.
Let's see who plays. Talk to me around October. We'll see what's going on with this line.
But if you're giving Ozzie, I'm sorry,
We're
if you're
not gonna
giving
do this
Theo
again.
Benedict,
We're not going to do this again. Where you're going to go, oh, you wasted draft pick on that.
no, I'm just saying, if you're giving Theo Benedict starting reps at left tackle in a joint practice against Gregory Russo and Ed Oliver on the Bills, you're not going to cut him. You're not going to put him on the practice squad. Theo Bennett is making this roster. I think he's your backup left tackle.
That's great.
So you're going to carry 5 tackles, or is Karan a lost asset as well? Another third-round pick gone to the wayside for the Bears.
Why not?
Why?
So you
Ben
carry
Johnson,
the
the general manager, Ben Johnson, hasn't drafted him.
I don't see them getting rid of Karan. I would be shocked. I would be shocked if they got rid of Karan. I don't know what the answer is. I mean, I understand your point, Carl, but I don't just foresee them giving up on a player in his second year, a third-round pick. I just don't see it. I mean, again, I could be wrong.
You better not. You better not give that up.
Yeah, that'd be tough. That'd be tough.
I agree.
Because really, the guy hasn't played. I mean, I know he played last year, but he was not in shape. He was not ready to be playing.
He missed camp.
Yeah.
So,
and that's the thing. Azie didn't miss camp. He got first-team reps since the day he was drafted. Now, all of a sudden, he's your backup right tackle.
I think what I interpret from that, Carl, is they didn't obviously like what they saw at left tackle enough to name him the starting left tackle. So they would have put him where he's more comfortable on the right side. And I'm thinking, my guess is they like what they get out of Braxton Jones. Be it, man, just hold the guy. Stay in front of the guy long enough. Because again, we got one or two sacks already given up this year, total.
We're talking about a rookie too, Peach.
Yeah, I mean that's what I mean. I don't think he's. I'm not saying Trapillo's horrible. I'm not even saying he's bad. I'm just saying that right now he's not what they feel is their left tackle.
So PJ, let me ask you this: Theo Bennett, if he's your backup left tackle, but they assign Azie Trapillo as the swing tackle, who takes precedence if Braxton Jones gets hurt?
Depending on how many you dress him. You mean in that game?
Sure, in the game, and they're both dressed.
I would think you would send in. I mean,
your backup left.
I think you normally dress 8. So you have your 5 starters, then you have your swing tackle, your swing guard, and possibly a swing guard center.
Yeah.
So in that case, who do you say are their top 3 reserves?
Well,
isn't one of them going to be either the veteran we got in the trade from Buffalo or the rookie? That's going to be one of them.
Do you want me to bring up this depth chart? Hold on a second.
Yeah, I'm forgetting names, guys. I apologize, but
yeah, here let's do this and let's just poke around with this. We can
Bates. That's what Bates or Newman.
Can you see this well?
Yes.
I mean, look at this. Okay, let's say your backups. Let's say I think the Bears will carry 10 offensive linemen. Your starters, undeniably at this point, are Jones, Tooney, Dahlman, Jonah Jackson, and Darnell Wright. Yes.
Correct.
Yep.
So your 5 backups would be Benedict, Bill Murray, Ryan Bates, Luke Newman, and Azie Trapillo. If you take Ryan Bates out of the equation, and go ahead, you could throw in Karan, whoever, any of these guys. If you get rid of Ryan Bates, all 5 of your backups in this scenario don't equate to 17 games played in the NFL. You've got no experience without Ryan Bates. I think Ryan Bates is a lock.
I think you can practice squad Bill Murray.
He's been injured. I think you're right.
And I think you move Karan up and they list Theo as a guard on the depth chart.
Well, not even that. You just have Ryan Bates and Luke Newman who can both play center and guard. Like, these guys will be dressed for all 17 Bears games, in my opinion.
Well, Theo played. He played guard in college, college, right?
I'm not even sure. I just know that he's from the Canadian Football League. So he's only taken left tackle snaps.
I want to say that he's a guard, and I feel like he even took long snapper reps last training camp, right?
I have no idea.
I thought that was what he got injured on, was like a long snapping rep. So they've had him snap the ball. I feel like I'll look it up really quick, but I want to say he was like a guard last training camp. They had him playing at guard if they had him on the O-line, because I want to say that's what he was in college. And so he can play guard.
What are you talking about, Karan?
No,
No,
Theo Benedict.
Oh, yeah. I know
He's
nothing
6'7",
about
though,
him.
right? He's 6'7", I think. And I don't see him playing guard that high. But I will say this: he's spot on their Gage with Bill Murray. I think he's going to be on the practice squad because he hasn't participated in a preseason game at all.
Yeah, he didn't dress against the Bills. That was like a tell. I thought that maybe Bill Murray was just like trying to heal up for the Kansas City game, but I don't know.
Yeah. And I'm going to change subjects real quick. I just got to say this. Tyler Scott looked pretty good, too.
Yeah, man. That kid's fighting for his life.
Man, he looked pretty good. He looked pretty good.
Hey, he has a place on a NFL roster as far as I'm concerned. Just
Hey, he
wasn't
looked pretty
utilized
good, man.
correctly.
I mean,
Yeah,
I know a lot
Theo-
of people was writing him off, but he looked pretty good to me.
Theo's originally listed on the depth chart as a guard.
Yeah, isn't he 6'7" though?
He is 6'7".
You
He's
could
a
carry
he's a
Theo
tall
and
guard.
then Karan or whoever.
Yeah, that's kind
I
of
th-
tall for a guard.
I think that's the way they go, but I think Caleb can. Grant, he's not a tall guy. I think Caleb can play around.
Well,
one
Gage,
tall guard.
my worry is when you start adding too many like super tall offensive linemen, 6'6" and above, that you're gonna start to cause, a shorter quarterback. Listen.
Yeah, no, that's what I
I
was getting.
love
Caleb's
Caleb
It's a
Williams.
lane issue.
He's only 6'1".
Caleb Williams is I think he's going to retire the greatest Bear of all time. Sorry, Walter. But I think that if you are building your offensive line around him with giant men who are 6'6" and above, you're going to cause his passes to float. And so if he has to throw the ball over a 6'7" tackle, that's going to cause his ball to go a little bit high to get over that, that offensive line. And then boom, the ball floats a little bit too much. And, as much as he tries to avoid interceptions, I'm worried that, it could, maybe that's some of the concern that we saw last year from, some of his incompletions with his deeper balls that he just,
That's what she said.
yeah.
What'd you say about the balls?
Even though you would think the deep balls would have more,
unbelievable.
you would need more trajectory on the deep ball to get it higher to go deeper. That's what she said.
Proof.
But when you come down to the intermediate, like the digs and the inside flag throws that has to get over that offensive line. My worry is, you don't want too tall of an offensive line with a shorter quarterback. As talented as he is, and I believe he will retire the greatest Bear of all time. Sorry, Walter.
Yeah, average height of a guard is like 6'3", 6'4".
Yeah.
I'm just saying, obviously, he's not your ideal starter, Theo Benedict, as far as guard goes. But if the need arises, he's played the position before. So if you want to keep Karan, Theo, Ryan Bates, Luke Newman, and Azie Tripio you
How
have
long's
the
his arms?
possibility of doing that.
How long is his arm?
I gotta throw this in. Gotta throw this in the start, Gage. Shorty, just so you know, when we drafted Azie, I went and looked at like 2 seasons of him playing, and he played in the film. If you go look at the games, he played lower than the other 4 linemen that played with him, and I think they were on average 6'2", 6'3". So, you know what? I didn't pay attention to. I went immediately to look at when we drafted him because I was like, oh, he's too fucking tall. He's gonna screw shit up. Blah 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 blah. So I went and looked at the film for two of the seasons. I don't know how many, whatever. And I'm just telling you, his stance and the way he was on the field, he never fully straightened up unless it was like a run block or coming off his first guy getting into a linebacker or something. So it's also the guys that are playing the position too, man. And if that's a huge issue, why are they even bringing these guys in? If it's such a huge issue, just a thing I want to point out, man. Sorry.
Why are they bringing these guys in, Foster? Why is it such a big deal that Matt Ryan's getting a finder's fee from the Chicago Bears for telling Ryan Poles to draft his former player from Boston College? No, I'm just getting silly.
No, you're not. If you really mean that.
Yeah, I really mean that.
We had this conversation already.
You just gotta say that Poles was already on the Boston College because he went there.
Yeah, the very first thing, he's on the phone with them. He goes, "Hey, Ozzy, did you know that our fathers played together at Boston College? Is that why Ozzy Trapillo's on the Bears?"
I don't
Again,
know.
I'm just kidding. But maybe I'm
not smart if that's the reason why.
Little finder's fee, little tax evasion, little money laundering. Old Ryan Poles.
Dude, you don't have to do anything. All you're going to do is help the guy get one contract, and he's set for life, Ozzy. If he doesn't play anymore, he's
Maybe
probably
Dan
already set.
Snyder selected Ozzy Trapillo for the Bears.
And that was the other thing about Bagent, man. That dude's going to help a lot of people.
PJ.
A lot of life. I didn't hear what you said.
I said maybe former Redskins owner Dan Snyder made the pick of Ozzy Trapillo to the Bears. Yeah, Bruja, Bruja, let's have a firm handshake on that one, buddy. Yeah, let's have Ozzy start from 2026 to 2036. If God is good, please, I would love that. I would adore that. Just want pick 56 to contribute to the Bears, man.
What if in 2 or 3 years your left tackles are Benedette and Trapillo? I mean, your left and right tackles are Benedette and Trapillo.
Yeah, because you let Darnell Wright walk for free.
I didn't say
third
that.
round.
I didn't say that. I'm just throwing out a scenario. Could be next.
You
I don't
think
know.
Ozzy Trapillo is going to be better than Darnell Wright?
Did I say Ozzy Trapillo is going to be better? I said, what if? What if? That's all. What if?
What? So
Good night,
in this
everybody.
what if
I'm
scenario?
done with this crap.
Okay. Understood.
Go ahead, Carl. I'm fucking around.
I'm just curious. Why is Darnell Wright not on the Bears in that scenario, or not playing?
I don't know. It's a what if, man.
Because he's a tight end now.
No, because he got traded to the Pittsburgh Steelers for a 6th-round draft.
There you go.
A conditional 6.
There you
PJ.
go.
Conditional 6.
Could be a 7th if he doesn't.
Could be a
start
4th. Yeah.
10 snaps.
Oh my god. Okay.
I had to put that one in there.
I'm not out on most of it.
Chat. New York Jets win total over under 5.5. I got the under.
Yeah.
Super Bowl or bust.
I mean, Tony Moy says the bleeding obvious. You can't pay everyone on the O-line, but
that's why you draft a tackle with the 56th overall pick and have them play on a rookie salary, man.
Maybe he will.
I don't know. I think
Poles gets that little discount later because of the conversation you were talking about.
The Falcons had 2 serious injuries at their tackle position, I think, including Chris Lindstrom. So hell, maybe the Buccaneers will fail.
That in existence there.
Atlanta will do well, and they'll say we need a left tackle, man.
But
we'll give up Bijan Robinson for Braxton Jones.
With this coaching staff, and again, maybe I'm too excited, but with this coaching staff, I can see Darnell Wright developing into a Sewell type player.
All pro, all star.
If God is good.
Man,
Yeah.
I could see that. And at that point, to Carl's point, I don't see if the Bears let him walk and he's proven himself to be like that, they got to be crazy.
That's an understatement.
Just here. Just right. Because I actually had him as our first pick in that draft. I got it somewhere. I'm not kidding. The game where he played against, what the fuck was his name? Where he played against him one arm.
Oh yeah,
Max Crosby.
Was it against the Raiders?
Yeah, against Oakland.
Yeah. That Justin Fields.
I mean that was that game was unbelievable because we went back and we went through I think all 22 where I saw it somewhere. That was
game,
amazing what the guy did with one arm.
That
He
game
was the best in the league.
It was an awesome game.
Keep him healthy and
We should have won that game, Gage.
Yeah, no. I know that was the largest Eberflus.
Eberfluck.
I was about to say the Eberfluff.
That was Matt Nagy.
Was that Matt?
Oh, that was Nagy. Yeah.
That was Nagy.
What game?
That was Nagy.
Steelers game.
Raiders.
No, Raiders.
What are you talking about?
Oh, well, the Steelers game was also Matt Nagy with the
high kick, the karate kick.
Yeah, with the fucking taunting, the end of the game that ruined the game for us.
Cassius Marsh.
Yes,
Yeah.
Cassius Marsh. Thank you.
All he had to do was just get off the fucking field before even walking towards the Steelers or anything. But the ref was a fucking jerk too. So
Yeah.
It was Nagy.
That was Nagy. Yeah.
That was Fields' rookie year.
Yep. That's when he had a.
I thought the Bears were going to win that game because Fields brought us back.
Yeah.
And that was going to change the dynamic of the team.
It was that loss was bullshit.
Because I'll tell you something else. That game, if you go back and look at Fields in that game, he changed after that. He didn't play that style.
Weren't we up more than 10 points
100%
at one
correct.
point in that game? I thought we were.
He brought us back late to take the lead because they had come back twice, I think.
He had a couple of beautiful touchdown passes in that game, and then not Mason Crosby, the whatever the fuck you just said his name was, had the taunting. Cassius Marsh had the taunting after the beautiful sack. The game was over.
It was.
And then they took it away from us because, as I keep saying, Gage, the NFL is afraid of the Chicago Bears having a fucking great quarterback because they know we will take over the world. There will be a random Chiefs Bengals game, and you'll just hear "Let's go Bears, let's go Bears" on a 3 o'clock on a Sunday during a Chiefs Bengals game. Not even pretending to the Bears.
What you drinking, Short?
White Claws.
No, I was going to say that's mostly the Bears suck at drafting quarterbacks. They don't listen. They would listen to like a 10th random fan. They would have done better. Let's see. Going back to from drafting Bobby Douglas, there's probably 2 guys. So in the last 50 years, 55 years, to get 2 quarterbacks out of I don't know how many fucking.
So who are the obvious guys that you think in the past, besides like Mahomes, when obviously that whole draft with Trubisky? Besides that, who are the obvious guys you think we should have taken in the past?
I would stay in place and taking Deshaun Watson.
Who else besides Deshaun?
I ain't gonna lie. In that draft, my quarterback that I wanted was Kaiser.
Kaiser Permanente.
I ain't gonna lie. I mean, we could. I could say, oh yeah, Mahomes, but no, I ain't gonna lie. I was a Kaiser guy. Boy, was I wrong.
It's a perfect spot to get Deshaun Watson because he's NFL ready. Really, if you have the right, we would have fucked that up anyways, as Shorty's pointed out many times. Because we didn't have the right coaches and we don't know how to develop a quarterback. So it would have been a mess either way. But I still say if he was in Chicago.
I'm telling you.
He was in Chicago. Right. Absolutely, Pete.
I'm gonna put my mustache on for you to preach about this, Peach.
The third.
I'm telling you, I think I want Shorty to have Ben's baby.
Preach it, Peach. Preach it. Preach the Ben Johnson love. I'm ready for it.
Did you guys see Shorty, and who is this freaking guy in the chat next to you with this Shorty's name on it?
I don't know who that guy is. Look like he's been hanging out with you with that mustache, though.
He's got to go, man.
Gage inspired me with his 23-year-old fucking mustache he's growing there. I can't wait to have him back in like 2 months when that thing's full blown.
Oh yeah, it'll be legit. It will be legit.
It'll look just like this, right?
Go do a playoff mustache, Gage.
Yeah,
he'd be looking like Tom Selleck.
I'll do a playoff beard for sure.
You want to do the playoff beard with us? So
dude, you can do it with me because Shorty blows me off every freaking year.
No,
I'm making an audio clip of that. 3 hours and 8 minutes and 40 seconds. Yeah, you're going to be hearing that one for a long time.
Okay, so last year it wasn't every year.
Coffin, Pete, right to the coffin.
Gage, last last year we agreed to shave clean. I want a clean shaven man. Right? You know, Popeye.
That's 2 years in a row. 2 years in a row we did it, Gage.
And then
2 years.
we were going to shave it before
totally neglected the first year when he just ignored me as my beard filled the whole screen.
Yeah, and I went, why the fuck do you have such a furry beard? He's like, we were supposed to do the playoff beard, you asshole. I was like, oh, yeah, you're right. Fuck, let's do it next year. And then I fucked that up. But now I am fully committed to it this year. So this year,
you ought to be committed.
He's not addicted. He's committed.
Is it just if
we ought to be committed.
if we make the playoffs, we're growing a beard, or is this like a?
No, so this is what we're doing. Foster. This is
shave
happening
clean.
this week.
Right
This
before
week.
the Vikings game. Nothing.
Right before our first show. So
before the game.
This
Thursday
week,
before the season starts, you have no air.
this week, before next Thursday, I promise you, I will adhere to it. I will shave this off, and I will come out here looking like I have a fucking
call
freshly
vagina
shaved vagina, just like you did, and we will do it together.
I'll do
Wait
it.
a minute.
Then we will ride out the show the entire season, growing our beards. And we agreed we could trim them to make them not look so gross, because mine would look disgusting if I didn't trim it at
And
least.
PJ's on his phone with Vegas looking for odds for you to do
No,
this because he
wouldn't
knows
it-
what's happened the last 2 years.
Wouldn't it be the 4th? Not next week? Wouldn't it be the 4th?
No, we've only listen. This is the 4th season of BCP, and you guys
it's
are
not
now on
next week.
the 2nd season.
You're
of it.
right, PJ.
The third.
It's in
You're going
2
into the third.
No,
No,
I'm saying
we're talking about the day of the week that the Bears play. The Bears play on Monday, September 8th.
Monday night.
Yeah, but we have to shave our faces before
The
first
Thursday.
game of the season.
So that would be it would be September 4th.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's
Yes,
what
you're
PJ
right.
just said 3 times.
I'm an asshole. I apologize.
Carl.
Bueller, Azie.
I have 2 more weeks to enjoy this facial hair,
Raphael.
and then it's on.
No masturbation playoff challenge, Steve Me says.
I would combust.
Dude, when I come out here with my shaved vagina face like you had that day, when we both do it, everyone's going to be so shocked by our both.
Especially Peach, especially whoever we're doing it with, because they're not even going to know.
Yeah. We're gonna be talking through freshly shaved vagina faces.
Yeah, I wish I could join you guys, but I can't.
I'm 100%.
Sure,
down.
did you take any gummies or anything tonight, dude, over there?
No, I did not.
Wow. Well,
Why
maybe you
should I?
Hey, Carl, are you going to do that
I
too?
did, Carl. I already did.
Absolutely not. No. No, I am
I
not.
dropped the tenner,
No, I am
man.
not.
Steve,
All right, 5.
no masturbation.
He reacts to that after Foster said it 5 minutes ago.
He did take one. He did take one, guys. Hey, check it out. Look what Steve Me says. Yeah, we were there like last show, dude.
And he's chasing his edible with a White Claw, so he's just constantly crossed up. It's a good look. I don't work tomorrow. I'm thinking about it. I should.
You lucky bastard.
Yeah.
I have meetings all day tomorrow.
No one says you have to go to those meetings, though.
Wait, I got
Oh,
a
I
scrimmage
do.
game.
Oh, no, you don't.
I got a scrimmage game tomorrow.
Oh man.
Well, PJ, you don't have to show up to that.
Thank goodness.
The only things certain in life are death and taxes, not meetings or practices.
I don't know. I got to call the defense tomorrow. So,
Whoa, that's breaking news. Breaking news.
What? You're calling the defense tomorrow?
yes, sir.
Wait, you're calling plays?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah.
First and 10 to open the game. Engage 8.
Man, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Now go Predator, bro.
Punt block. First and 10. Pump block.
Bro, decline the kickoff and go Predator first play.
Sit in the house.
Hey, did you ever give my advice to your quarterbacks coach about the?
Laying on the ground and throwing.
Yeah,
Yes,
you did
I
not.
actually gave it to her. Actually, gave that advice to one of the quarterbacks.
my advice to him was that take your quarterback and tell him, hey, whenever you're not playing football, just lay on the ground, back flat, and
wait for the guy to come.
Throw the ball up in the air to yourself and try to make the perfect spin with the ball, and then to where you can throw it up with the perfect spin, it comes right back to you. Throw it up, perfect spin, comes right back to you. You did that, huh?
Yes, sir.
I believe you.
No, I did. Seriously.
Have you got video of those 12 guys laughing?
Yeah.
I had to take him to get his bandages off of his knee because he had knee surgery. So in the car ride, I said that to him. He said, "You know what? I already do that." I'm like, "Well, a friend of mine told me to tell you that, so I wanted to give you that advice."
Oh man, thank you, PJ.
Oh, you're welcome, man. He's not on the team no longer. But I told him. I was just telling you, I told him though.
That's because he had to leave to go to a better team.
The next poll is how many people think that who thinks that Shorty will remember and do the challenge all the way through the season? The beard. Who will Shorty make it through the entire beard challenge paying attention?
Yes, I will.
He hasn't the 2 prior years.
Listen, it's on my radar.
Why are you all freshly shaved and look like a freshly shaved vagina? Look at that, Pete. He looks like a freshly shaved vagina. That was the beginning of the show that one night. That was the beginning.
I'm gonna look so weird with like you're gonna realize I have no top lip anymore, and you're gonna like not even know. You're gonna be like, who the fuck is this guy?
No, here you go.
Dude, shave everything in your head and take off your glasses and don't wear a hat. Nobody's even going to know who the fuck you are.
If he comes on the show and he has a beard, he has to then shave on the show.
On the show. But agreed. Handshake? Handshake. Agreed. I will shave on the show if I forget to do it.
I did that already, Gage. I shaved half my face on the show.
Okay.
As part of after the Bears. When we blew the playoffs, I think at Super Bowl week I did it.
It's going to be very uncomfortable for me with a freshly shaved vagina face. It's going to be very weird, but I'm going to do it. I promise you. I promise you. Bears playoff beard.
Wait, I just got to laugh at there's like 6 comments. Oh, hey, Foster looks healthier with that whiter beard. He does look healthier. It does look healthier.
Patty, it's going to look.
Comments in there. Looks much healthier. Drew says, yeah, it looks much healthier. He says this and he says that.
Doesn't pass the required level of stain, Foster. You need to get some more stain on there.
I'm working on it.
Patty, it's going to look a lot healthier when it grows back without the stains on it.
That jive is just enriched in there, brother. You ain't getting rid of that stain.
Poor Gage has got to sit here through this crap.
No, you've got the soils.
As long as you're laughing a little bit and enjoying it and talking some Bears.
The soils
Did you hear what he said? It's soiled enriched.
The soil's enriched up there.
We warned him in the members only content pregame show. All about you, Foster. So he knows.
Good.
We were hoping that you would make the show, which you finally did. Thank you.
Well, he dropped me off on the way.
I should have cut that gummy in half last week, Shorty. I'm telling you.
Listen, I work in the restaurant industry. These are conversations I have with my managers half the time, man.
Do you guys wipe your burgers on your nutsack and put them on, like the movie?
No, they're a pretty clean restaurant, actually. Even if I asked them to do it.
Oh,
you don't like drop your burgers on the floor and pick them up and put them in the bun?
No, that movie Waiting is hilarious, man.
Hey, that grease kills everything, man. Drop it on the floor, just throw it back in the grease, man. There you go.
I stopped. We were on a road trip, and I stopped at a McDonald's in fucking Alabama or Arkansas. Either way, I got the double cheeseburger meal. The one you always get from McDonald's. And
oh no, I haven't been to McDonald's in 20 years.
I'm not a boomer, Keith.
I just went today.
Keith Spencer.
I only eat McDonald's on road trips, Peach. And this burger looked like somebody stomped on it after it was wrapped. And then when I opened it, it had like charcoal pieces all over the meat and stuff. It was just like big flakes of black stuff. Like they just dropped the burger on the floor, stomped on it. It's like, fuck this guy. Put it together and made my cheeseburger. It was awful. And I complained, and you don't get anywhere with that shit, but
no.
It really put a souring taste in my mouth for McDonald's. I never eat there. Huh?
You actually eat McDonald's?
On road trips.
Really?
That's it.
Wow.
Once a year, if that.
When the chicken snack wrap is back.
So you eat McDonald's too?
I make my own.
Not consistently, but to be honest with you, chicken nuggets are still good.
Oh,
that's a road
they have
trip
pretty supreme chicken nuggets compared to most other fast food places.
I kind of like the wings
with all the crap in it. It's all the leftover shit.
The honey mustard from McDonald's is superior.
Okay.
The scrolls. That's why I don't eat out. Too many shorties out there.
We've got a place in Oklahoma called Brahms. And this place is legit, man. They have all their own farms. Like they're all here in Oklahoma.
Oh wow! Okay.
There's only they sell like milk. Like there's little grocery stores inside the fast food place.
Do you guys have a Culver's out there?
I love Culver's, but the closest one's down in Denton, Texas, which is about a 3-hour drive. So I've had Culver's like twice in the last probably 5 or 6 years, but my mom was actually a manager at Culver's when we lived in Iowa.
Yeah.
You have I noticed that when I was staying at that campground by you when we went to your dad's wedding.
Yeah.
Brahms.
Yeah.
Brahms is big out there.
Yeah. That's what I was saying. That's what I had tonight.
Time out. He started the conversation with Brahms. Are you sure you didn't take gummies?
No, I was actually looking at chat and talking with them, so I apologize.
Chick-fil-A has great nuggets. I'll give you that. But you guys, do you have Canes? Do you have Canes where any of you all are at?
Getting one in 3 months.
Not here, but I've seen them in Illinois, and I have not tried one yet.
Raising Canes has
They've popped up everywhere around us.
Dude, they're so good. It's outrageous.
The sauce is good, but the chicken is not that intense. Like
it's not
intense.
7 or 8 years ago, my kids couldn't get enough of that crap.
My issue with Chick-fil-A, is they use peanut oil, and peanut is super inflammatory, and I can definitely feel it the next day.
But they brine their chicken. They brine their chicken in pickle juice.
Yeah, it tastes delicious. It tastes great, but yeah,
Chick-fil-A is a racist-owned company, but as many times as I've had them, which is not much, they are the best chicken sandwich I've ever had. Sorry, Peach. But that guy's a racist motherfucker.
Racist and homophobic.
So short story, my wife worked in the film industry. He owns the studio that is around the corner from us. He came into the studio when my wife was working, and he was like, he brought in his preacher and started preaching to everyone, and then he started handing out his fucking phone number to everyone. And my wife was like, "No, I'm not taking your phone number. Like, you're a racist asshole." Because he is, and then he had to have a YouTube session where he apologized for being a racist asshole. So fuck that guy.
He's lucky my panel is gone, dude.
Fuck Green Bay. Fuck Chicago media. Fuck Aaron Rodgers, and let Caleb be Caleb. That's my motto.
Go Bears, baby.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, I hate him.
Shit. Fuck Green Bay.
Perfect ending to the show. Guys, I want to say to you, it's time to end this amazing show. I wish you guys, PJ and Foster, were in here the entire time, but it's been an honor to have you with us at the end. You guys are what makes this go around. You two just add to the comedic value of this show, which is what we want. And thank you, Peach. We love you. We hope everything is going well with you and your new position coaching. Foster, same thing with you, man. Hope everything is going well with you and your life. Gage, I want to thank you for joining us tonight.
Thank
It's been
you,
an
man.
honor and a pleasure.
It's
you
great
know,
to be here.
knowing your father for so long and then knowing you, watching you kind of, just not watching you, but kind of meeting you along the way as you've grown up into a young man.
So you said you've been watching him, huh?
Been watching you, bro. And becoming a huge Bears fan. And just so you know, we're all being taken over by the CCP.
Yeah, we are.
Results from tonight's poll chats.
Got to run that every week, Carl. Every week, damn it. Sorry.
Who's your preferred left tackle? 40% said Braxton Jones.
So important context here. The two top polls were from the British Bear Show. Shout out Jason and Chris Watts.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jason and Chris Watts from the British Bears Show on BCP. Check them out Tuesdays at 3 p.m. Central, 4 p.m. Eastern Time, or 9 p.m. UK time. The next chat poll was first coach to leave for better opportunity. 43% said Antoine Randall L. 37% said L. Harris. 18% said Declan Doyle. And 0% said Dennis Allen, as it should be, because he's not going anywhere.
Where's Eric Bieniemy?
He's not going anywhere.
Maybe that was a failure for me. No. It's just a coach leaving for a better opportunity, so he could become an assistant head coach.
Yeah.
Or offensive coordinator. Yeah. Maybe
Those
that was a
are
better
all the
option than
wrong
Dennis
answers.
Allen, but
Those are all the wrong answers because it was Jack Carty. He bailed in 77 to the Redskins, man. He knew what he was doing.
it's actually called the Commanders.
Chat poll number 3
It wasn't called that when I'm talking about.
has Azie
It's still the Redskins. Sorry,
No,
Shorty.
the top two are British Bears. So yeah.
Chat poll number 3 has Azie Trapillo failed for the 2025 season. 75% said no on you, Carl. 25% said yes. 8 votes. And then the final one, should BCP swear in their videos? 100% said yes. So fuck yes.
Yeah.
We'll keep swearing in our videos. Thank you for your input on that. Because
there is one more poll. I don't know if you want to just read it off for us, Shorty. I just ended it.
Sure. What is it?
Normally I would have just said, yeah, it's in my pants. But
You're fucking with me. It's not there.
Yes, it is. It should be.
I've done many movies and I've made many appearances over the years. And this is the first one I've made without my hair on.
I tell you, you are one handsome young man, Sam Elliott.
Commander McBride.
Yeah, we need to use AI. Shorty, you gotta get Aldo to call me so we can get these AI tools going. So that
I've got them. I use them.
All right, we need to make Foster into Commander McBragg.
I'm telling you, man, he is Commander McBragg, bro. I'm telling you.
Yeah. So if you watch the British Bears opener and at the very end of the opener, when the two of them are cheersing the beer and they're like drinking it, that was a still frame video a still frame image that I got AI to turn into a video. So we can do that. Will Murray remember the Bears beard challenge. 63% said no. Oh, you have no faith in me.
Well, it's not no faith, dude. It's just statistically speaking, over a period of time, they know you.
True.
So you've got to just prove them wrong.
I will. I'm going to prove all you wrong.
Bears and just show everybody, motherfucker.
I will.
Hey, no swearing on the show.
No swearing.
What? No super chats?
Gage, I want to thank you for joining us tonight. It's been an honor and a pleasure. Knowing your dad for so long, it's just
not that he said that 5 minutes ago, but go ahead.
He did. I just keep.
He took a gummy. Remember?
Tell your dad I'm really sorry.
Yeah, I'm getting Scottis out here. I want to thank you for joining us tonight. It's been an honor and a pleasure to have you on with us tonight, Gage.
Thank you. The honor is all mine.
Seriously,
I want to echo that sincerely, Gage. Thank you for joining us tonight, man. Thank you.
No, thank
Enjoyed
you.
having you, man. Nice meeting you too.
Nice meeting you.
Absolutely, dude. Thanks for coming on the show. I got to hear you. It's better that I wasn't on there when you were talking some of the time, too.
No, it was great to be on here. Thank you, guys.
Appreciate that, Brewhouse 7, man. Thank you, bro.
Scrolls and all you guys in the chat, just awesome.
I want to end this with just kind of on a sad note, so we don't have to talk about it, but I want to just share this with you guys. So my dog in his right wrist, you can see there, has cancer in his right wrist right before his wrist begins, and he has a very short time to live. It's been a lot of he weighs 55 pounds, so if he walks too much on it, if that snaps there, we would be forced to put him down at any moment's notice. And he's my best friend of all time. I love him with my entire heart, and I just want to end this with a nice video that will show you what a great dog he is, because every single time that he has ever learned any single trick in his entire life, it has always been the first time. And this time, we taught him how to go down to the end of the driveway, get the paper, and bring it back to us. And from that moment on, he has gotten the paper ever since, until they stopped delivering it to us. And he is like literally my best friend. This is when he was much younger, probably when he was about 8 years old. But this is a great video for me to play for you guys, because it shows just what an amazing
Go get the paper.
friend he is of mine.
Go get the paper. Go get it. Good boy. Get the paper. Go get the paper. Good boy. Good boy. Get the paper. Get it, boy.
That's my driveway.
Get the paper.
That's a long driveway.
It's a long fucking driveway.
That's
He's smart. He would have just kept running, Jordy.
Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy.
Nice leg, sir.
And that is the dog who is in the videos that I've made about Roma Dunze and Caleb Williams and Ben Johnson and all that. If you guys have seen them, please leave your comments in that, because in his videos, because he means the world to me, and he won't be around very much longer. And I'll be honest, when that happens, I might not be around that night for this show. So thank you guys. Love you guys. Appreciate you guys. Every one of you in chat. Scrolls, Armando, Bruhaha, 7, Steve Me, Chad Spieger, Patty Lara, Keith Spencer, Tony Moy, PJ.
I was just listening to you, bro.
Thank you, man. I mean, every one of you in chat, Zach Sullivan,
King Pookie Nation,
King Pookie, King Buka World,
Relentless Mike,
Scrolls,
O'Toole,
Minister Charles Johnson,
Minister Charles Johnson,
you do it better.
Jolo, what is it? Jolo? What? Joe Loco 5150.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, Jojo Loco.
Seen you before. Thank you for joining us tonight. Steve Rogers.
That's the Canuck stop in.
Yes, Keds was there.
Keds, the Canuck, joining us tonight. Thank you, Keds.
Is it Timothy Rygar? Timothy Rygar?
This guy named Gage Wagler. I don't know who that guy is.
Wangler?
Wangler, I'm sorry.
Oh, good.
We want to thank all of you guys again for the millionth time. You are what makes the show go around.
Indeed.
If not for you, there would be no reason to do this. So thank you guys. Thank you for your support. Bruja, thank you. I appreciate your support and love. Chad just went through recently losing his own dog. I get it. Thank you, Chad. All you guys are absolutely amazing. Without you, we could not do this. Gage, thank you for taking out your time tonight with that glorious new growing mustache that you have.
Thank you.
We would love to have you back on again with us. Anytime. You have an open welcome, my friend.
Bet.
You just let me know.
Okay.
All right, man. And we always end the show on a 1, 2, 3 Bears. So we're just going to do this like we always do it. Uno, a dos, a tres.
Gonna call audible at the last minute, okay? If you guys are not familiar with 4-Star Chicago Sports, they are live.
This guy calling a fucking audible at the last second.
Just because I need to be able to customize it. So now you guys actually don't have to do anything. All you have to do is just stay in here, and you will be redirected to the bare minimum on 4-Star Chicago Sports. If you guys want to say hello, BCP sent you. That would be fantastic.
Yes, you will be redirected right now from this chat to 4-Star Chicago Sports.
Yep, you don't have to do anything. Just stay in here.
Enjoy that content coming up next. We love you guys. We appreciate you guys. Uno, dos, tres.
Bears. No
Bears.
Shit. Fuck Green Bay.
Giddy up, groove, stay, stay, stay. You down with BCP? Yeah, you know me. You down with BCP? Yeah, you know me. Integral, grind exponential. You down with BCP? That's the way we rotate, ready, Yanny elite. You down with BCP? Down with BCP? You down with BCP? You down with BCP? That's the way we do things, limitlessly. Yeah, you down with BCP? Yeah, you know me. You down with BCP? Let's blow. Switch the flow. Shift the tempo.